It's just a complete losing battle to start trying to mediate disagreements between your girlfriend and other women. Okay? Terrible, terrible play. Terrible position to be in. You don't have to click on anything to see Jstlk in large size.
I think.
You're like a woman. I don't... But worse.
Weren't actually allowing pettiness to exist. You were just silencing me. Was actually true.
Sounds pretty petty to me.
So, last week, chaeiry, frequent co-host of the Jstlk stream, posted several tweets where she seemed to be going through it and having a fight with Jstlk, and everyone found out they were dating for like the last month. I think that's basically it. And then she got a wellness check. Briefly institutionalized, and now back out and posting on Twitter again. So let's read the post quickly, just to lead into this. And then we'll pull up the video. There are valid concerns people have raised in reaction to my public posts over the last couple of weeks that I feel responsible to address. First of all, I'm sorry. Posting through my intense lows is an impulsive tendency I'm never proud of. I appreciate the empathy and sympathy many have shown me. Especially appreciate those who haven't glorified or idealized the behavior. I was seriously not well. My behavior, while you can have compassion for me, should not be normalized. The suicidal ideation I was expressing privately was much worse and more threatening and concerning than anything I posted publicly. Jstlk calling a wellness check to my home, also that led to me being involuntarily committed, probably saved my life. I was spiraling and escalating for days, and on that day, at that time, with me being in the US and him in Canada, he had no other means and every reason to believe I was in crisis with credible concern that I might hurt myself. I will never be happy about something like being committed, but when expressed publicly, I do not want others to imagine that means Jstlk did the wrong thing. I think he did the hardest thing. I think it saved my life. I also would like to say we did not have an affair. I did not cheat on my husband. My husband and I have been poly, open, close together, separated on and off in our 10 years together. Both have been negotiated, both have negotiated romantic and sexual partners outside our marriage. Do not recommend. I first seriously thought to separate after my miscarriage 2 years ago, before I ever met Jstlk. My husband and I, after a few months apart, ended up trying couples counseling to work through some recurring problems. We've been together for a decade because we love each other, but for years, we have not been in love. Jstlk never crossed that friend line with me while I was married. Despite my interest in him, he had no feelings and expressed none for me, romantic or sexual, in return. In January, when I learned what Destiny did to me in 2023, that reopened a lot of old wounds and put a lot of stress on an already fragile marriage. After my allegations were made public, Destiny posted old private messages from me, previously confiding in him about my personal life, to his DGG chat. I soon after started looking for professional help to get a hold of managing the stress. I knew I was going to keep piling up, as it's something I've struggled and failed at composing a few times in very public ways, unfortunately. I've already read this one, so I'm kind of zoning out right now. This year, the reality of divorce has come up a lot. It's hard to actually decide to get a divorce from someone you love, but not in love with. That is what I'm trying to explain. Probably not well, but we made that decision. I told Jstlk after, and once again, told him I was in love with him. And that was the first time he told me he had any feelings for me. The stress of everything that's been going on in my life just got overwhelming, and without going into detail about my mental health, all I can really say is I needed help. I'm really happy I have people in my life that care enough to make sure I get it. Thank you for all your well wishes. I love you all. There we go. Okay. So, that is chaeiry's final summary statement on the drama. And then, that leads in to a Kelly versus Jstlk fallout.
And Kelly just leaked.
As you may be aware, as you may figure out or may have heard, as much as there was a big drama blow up, Jstlk and chaeiry do not seem to have broken up. All right, so they are. It doesn't seem like they're still dating, guys. So plenty more of this to come. Plenty more of this to come, guys. Yeah, retard alert. Retard. That's for both of them as well, by the way. Retard alert. Very embarrassing stuff. Very embarrassing stuff. However, it's not directly a relationship drama, really, here. Not directly. It's more the inevitable drama the Jstlks relationship is going to cause with his other co-host, who has a long history of drama with chaeiry. Let's take a look.
It's not private. She tweeted it.
She always does
tweeted it. You're lying. She tweeted that.
Pull into you here. Okay, Kelly, what's up?
What do you think? What's up?
Multiple times.
I'm sorry. Both you and chaeiry said that the message that I sent her when she was in the mental hospital was the nicest she'd ever had. Am I, like, not correct about this? What about all of the other times in the last 6 months where she'll say something mean and then block me?
That wasn't what was said.
She constantly blocks and unfriends people.
I just want to point out
that
that is actually something that is private. There would be
You're so empathetic that you're streaming this. And are we calling the traumatic event where you had her committed?
What? All right. Okay.
We'll bring Kelly on later, okay? Kelly can come on later. I try to get through the video. With two of us here, it'll take ages.
Okay. I was told I should drag Kelly in. Let's go. Oh, what is she saying? She's apparently going off. Hold on. Let me pull into you.
I want to be able to upload this.
Okay, Kelly, what's up?
What do you think? What's up?
What's up? How's it going?
What do you think is what's up?
I think you're mad that you don't have perms in the Discord anymore.
You think that's why I'm mad?
Or are you mad for me calling you out publicly about adding straight raid?
Okay,
no,
bad start here. Jstlk taking away Kelly's perms. What's happening here?
I think I'm mad because we had a private discussion earlier about and then I think you're making it about straight raid when it's not. And I think you should have DM'd me and said, hey...
It's definitely not totally about straight raid at all.
Alright, well, I'm glad I was correct about that.
Is it even, like, really a little bit about straight raid, though? Or is it really just about, like, you know, chaeiry? Because I feel like it's probably just about chaeiry.
I think you should have DM'd me about this instead of, like, publicly chastising me. Yeah, obviously. Because that's what
I was super annoyed about the straight raid thing, though. Actually.
It was a single ping where all I said was everything is okay. Like, you think she was, like, distraught by that? Or, like, that bothered? You think that a streamer doesn't turn pings off when they stream?
I don't care.
In a gen chat?
I don't care.
Well, it matters.
You pinged her multiple times over the past couple days?
I pinged her, yeah, the other day. Yes.
Okay.
And you didn't say anything then?
I didn't know you did it.
Okay.
You're just randomly pinging notables to talk about them? Why?
Because nobody else will. Because you're sweeping so hard.
What?
So we're not allowed to, like, talk people now? And not allowed to stir? Or is it just, like, when you
can
totally
like you can say whatever you want in gen chat, I guess, but I just don't know why you're pinging straight raid, why you're, like, trying to annoy somebody.
Well, apparently, I can't say what I want, because you wouldn't have taken the perms away for me to be able to do that.
Okay, pinging content creators is annoying. That is annoying.
Okay. So you can say whatever you want, you just have to deal with the consequences of saying what you want.
Yeah, the consequences are you taking the ability away from me to do that thing. So yes. I can't do that thing because those are the consequences of it. So why are you saying I can do something I can't?
Sorry, you had the ability to, and now you can't.
Yes, no shit. But what kind of pointless statement is that to make?
That, like, you can... I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't say, but if you're obviously abusing whatever permissions you have, then I'm going to take them.
I'm not going to say what you can and can't do, but I am going to restrict your ability to do what you want to do.
Yeah, like, if you just spammed the hard R a whole bunch and couldn't be banned because you had, like, admin or something, I would probably take admin away from you.
Yeah, is this really comparable, is it? Me pinging a single time and saying everything is okay.
Which you've already admitted.
Yeah, the other day, which you didn't even know about before you took this away, did you? Because you didn't mention it or speak to me about it. I'm sure you just went and looked it up just so you could shit on me, even though you didn't give a shit like 3 days ago.
No, somebody mentioned it when I pointed out that you did it yesterday or this morning.
Oh, who was the someone? I'm very curious.
I literally don't remember.
You don't remember?
So I put in the gen chat why are you doing this? Don't ping somebody while they're streaming. You didn't engage with that at all, right? And because you didn't engage with that, I took away your ability to ping those people.
Yeah, because you didn't give a shit when I multiple pinged other people in the past. Like, you didn't give a shit when I did it to Diorio, who thought it was funny.
I mean,
everyone thought that was funny.
Sure.
So yeah, that's not very consistent, is it?
It's definitely consistent. I think I was having a fight with Nicholas at that time.
So we can ping notables when you don't like them.
Yes. And if they leave,
Okay.
I don't care. Yeah.
That's such a nonsense rule.
Okay, Kelly. I think Kelly might be struggling with this one because this isn't going to have firm rules. Unfortunately, there isn't going to be a rule here. It's just if you do something that's too annoying at the wrong time, you'll lose it.
Okay. I don't. You'd have to like try to argue why it's a nonsense rule. Hey, I like having people here who will come on stream who I like and have good relationships with. And you're like, well, and you let me ping the people you don't like and don't want relationships with? Yeah, actually.
And is you pinging me in Gen Chat saying, I don't like you or want a relationship with you? Is that the point?
I mean, it's saying we're fighting right now. It's not, no, I didn't say that. It's saying we're fighting right now, though.
Okay.
If you don't know that you're live or they're live,
Does it matter? What kind of streamer doesn't
I would
mute
say the stream was linked 2 seconds before that.
I'm sorry, but that's like the sign of an incompetent streamer if they don't mute the pings from a general chat that isn't even their Discord.
Okay.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
Non sequitur, complete non sequitur for the argument, but
it does matter because you're trying to imply that pinging someone in a Discord is significant in some way.
Okay.
What is the significance? Like, what difference does it make?
What does... because you might get their attention and, like, screw them up during a debate. You just ping somebody for no reason. When they're in my Discord and they're a content creator, I'm going to get annoyed about it. Obviously.
And I think that if they haven't muted pings and get distracted by a single ping in a Discord that isn't even theirs, they deserve to be distracted because they're a idiot.
So that opinion is why you don't have the permission to do that anymore.
I think that you are a...
Okay. I don't care about your opinion.
So why am I even here?
On, like, what I am? I'm just saying you're mad. So go ahead, go off.
If you don't care about my opinion, why would I bother speaking?
You don't have to speak? I thought you wanted to talk.
No, I'm here because other people would call me a coward and accuse me of running if I didn't.
Okay.
Like, what?
So
it's pretty obvious.
Your whole thing is I'm going to act like a toddler and smash things, and then when people get mad at me smashing things, or when I get like actual consequences, actual punishment for breaking things, I'm going to act further like a toddler.
No, Kelly's wrong on the fundamental disagreement here. If you're being told not to ping content creators, just don't ping content creators. It's like that easy, no. Or is it because Jstlk reacted? Is it because Jstlk, just like the moment she was pinged, took it away?
For all the she did. Because
you
maybe
asked to stop
me
first?
for simply saying I'm not okay with her because of the that she's done. She doesn't get consequences, does she? She can be a toddler and nothing happens. In fact, I get criticized.
He's making the rules up as he goes. Yeah, the rules are don't do things that are annoying to the Discord or that might damage the Discord's ability to be used as a vehicle for Jstlk's career. Those are the rules. Those are the rules of every Discord. The owner of the Discord will take away your perms if you use your perms in a way that might set back the Discord. But that is what he's saying. He said, if there are people that I want relationships with, that I like, that I want to come on stream, you shouldn't ping them. That is what he's saying.
He's saying anything about it.
So what happened was, you started trying to fight with Chaeiry for no reason.
I didn't start it.
For literally no reason.
True.
And I messaged you.
I messaged
you and said, hey, Kelly, Chaeiry just had some like traumatic shit go down like less than a week ago. Could you maybe show a little empathy, please, and chill? And you lost your mind.
Is that what's true? I don't think I lost my mind at all. And
now,
I didn't
Here's the thing that you might not understand also, Kelly. Okay? Why? Can I just ask why you want to be treated like Chaeiry?
I'm saying that you're a hypocrite. I'm not saying I want to be treated like chaeiry.
Because I'm asking my friend to treat the person that I'm in a relationship with like some amount of respect or empathy.
Oh, so you're in a relationship again? Okay. Well, I don't know this. Why would anyone know this?
I think I said yesterday we were.
I wasn't around the whole of the weekend, Jstlk. You knew I was at the beach. Why the fuck would I know that you're back together? You don't speak to me in DMs and tell me anything, do you?
Said
Okay, so it's not did Lauren Sullivan get raped? It's okay. All right. I see where the question is at.
I wasn't here. You know I wasn't here.
Okay.
I wasn't on the stream. I wasn't watching the stream. Why the fuck would I know that?
Okay.
You don't tell me.
Okay. Then that's like obviously somebody I care about that I've had like a very close relationship with in the past like month. Why do you want to be treated the same as them?
Do I not deserve to be treated with like some level of respect? Like the reason you're treating her differently isn't
some level of respect was, hey, reminding you of the situation, being like, hey, could you just show a little empathy? And your answer was no.
Have I been empathetic and understanding and kind dozens of times in the past when she's been a... The answer's yes.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Actually, famously so.
What?
I said, no, you haven't been empathetic in the past multiple times.
I'm sorry, both you and Chaeiry said that the message that I sent her when she was in the mental hospital...
Okay, Jstlk is going to immediately start losing here. It is just a complete losing battle to start trying to mediate disagreements between your girlfriend and other women, okay? Terrible play. Terrible position to be in. Nightmare position to be in. Just say, you guys need to sort that out between yourselves. Sort that out in DMs. If either of you talk about it in public, I'm going to time you out. Sort that out in DMs. That's where it goes now. Fuck even doing this on stream. Fuck doing this in Discord. Fucking it. Just say, you two go and sort this out. Like functional people. Functioning people. I'm not getting involved. Yeah, exactly.
Was the nicest she'd ever had. Am I, like, not correct about this? What about all of the other times in the last 6 months where she'll say something mean and then block me? That wasn't what was said. She constantly blocks and unfriends people.
I just want to point out that is actually something that is private, and Kelly just leaked it.
It's not private. She tweeted it.
She always does that.
She tweeted it. You're lying. She tweeted that. She tweeted it. What are you accusing me of? That wasn't private.
Both just bring it back to him. What? So Styler, you're talking like a woman here. You can't hold boundaries. You can't say too bad. I'm not dealing with it. Too bad. Too bad. You can't hold boundaries. Women just are able to force you to deal with any problem at any time.
She said, "I'm an idiot because I thought this message was really nice."
No, she might have tweeted it.
I feel like an idiot. Yes. Congratulations, you're a freak. Like, she tweeted a bunch of shit about me, which you conveniently
Wait, hold on.
No frame?
Do you not leak things?
I
just assumed it was another one of these things.
I will leak petty shit because I don't agree with being treated poorly in private and keeping it private. If you abuse people in private, you have no right to have that privacy kept.
Okay. I don't understand what the abuse is, where you leak things about me constantly, but...
No, that's an abusive relationship where someone is repeatedly to you and makes demands but expects like privacy. You get privacy. Like, I will never leak anything that's super serious about anyone because that's just like there's no need for that. But if it's relevant to the things that I'm talking about, or it's just really petty, then yes. But I've said that to you multiple times. This is not new information. If this was an issue, you shouldn't have been friends with me for the last 6 fucking months.
You leak literally everything in our DMs, except you basically leak everything. You've to some extent leaked.
That's not remotely true. Do you mean I will start saying actual serious stuff so we can like determine that that's not true. I will start DMing you all of the stuff that I know that is serious. I've never spoken.
So why are you giving people, detailed personal information like this? Jstlk's so retarded, man. Because this guy is just such I can literally explain exactly how this happened. This guy is just so fucking emotional. This guy is like some emotional woman, basically. Oh, I need to talk to people about my problems. And so now all these women around him have all this information on him. And he's just terrified constantly. Lives a life of fear.
Talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to start writing them all out? Sure.
You could DM me, sure.
I can definitely send you at least one.
Okay, go for it.
Talking to women at all is fucking ridiculous, first of all.
I just want to point.
Dude, wait, where's the deeper armor tweet? Wait, where's the deeper armor tweet? Did we see this deeper armor? Where is it? I have a pickup artist co-worker, and it truly makes me despise women seeing at work. It also blows my mind that there are men out there whose primary driving force in their lives is talking to women. I'm starting to see it as a Greek tragedy style nemesis curse.
Point out that the thing that started this fight really is me saying, "Hey, could you just show a little empathy right now?" Just saying. That second part definitely didn't happen. The first part did.
You're not saying that you didn't say any of those things? I don't know why you would disagree, but okay. There was a lot of criticism and negative shit. I don't know how you think I wouldn't come to that conclusion after the things you told me.
Okay.
I have been empathetic and understanding on multiple occasions. And also everyone else in this community who's also been blocked multiple times by chaeiry understands that this is a thing. And you're like trying to like, it feels kind of like gaslighting.
Upset that you got blocked by somebody, you need like help.
No, that's not it. It's the things that she says before she does that. Like accusing me of being a cult member.
Yeah, I'm sure Jstlk's never been upset about a block. I'm sure this Jstlk guy, I'm sure he's never been blocked by one of these women and been upset about it. Sure, alright, man.
That other shit. It's that, like, I'll be nice and be, like, checking in on her and be like, are you okay? And then she'll just say something shitty.
Gets blocked, immediately takes it to emails. Gets blocked on Discord, goes to text. Gets blocked on text, goes to emails.
And I took that because it was in private, so I was like, okay. She's like having a time. Each time she like says something and disappears and blocks people again. But when she starts tweeting stuff in public, out of context, that's not even true. For reasons
anyone emailing in a relationship in 2025 needs to be.
Understand, because I hadn't done anything. Then you expect me to just eat shit. Because you eat shit on a daily basis, I guess.
Yeah, when I like am friends with people, I don't take like one petty difference and immediately blow up those friendships like completely. But you
was this one petty difference? This wasn't one petty thing.
Yes.
And you ignored my DMs after I'm trying to talk to you about this stuff in private, sorry. And then you are surprised I get mad when I was already mad, when you're criticizing me for being mad for valid reasons.
Well, you're mad because I took your perms away. I've already
no, I'm not mad
because entirely to do with
oh my god, I'm not mad because of the perms, you clown.
What are you mad about?
I'm mad because you were, to start with, you're trying to get me to apologize to someone when they've been like to me, or like give extra empathy and be kind and understanding for reasons I don't know because you do. You're like eat shit all the time. But like, I don't know why I should. So you're criticizing me for the way that someone is poorly treating me.
Wait, Carl Urban is Johnny Cage in the next Mortal Kombat movie? Really? Dude, that doesn't seem like very good casting. Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. Carl Urban. That's Butcher. Yeah, like he would be good as Kano. Not as Johnny Cage. That's terrible casting.
And then you criticize me publicly for like pinging Straighter Aid once in a harmless context. And then you don't like respond to my DMs. So you want to,
and it wasn't a harmless context yesterday either.
Yes, it was. It definitely was today.
Sorry, a couple days ago.
All I did a couple days ago was call her a chicken. Is that really a problem?
Wait, what did you say? Oh, make a statement. You were like adding her about the same thing you've been looping on for the past like 6 months.
It's not what I've been looping on for 6 months.
You would think Anthony Starr, even just from the boys, Anthony Starr fits Johnny Cage way better than Carl Urban does. Like even just from that show, there is a better actor for that role.
Aiko brought up recently in her content, and I think it's relevant.
You've
but
brought
you
it up
want to
on this
ignore
stream
it.
multiple times because every time I ever talk about Straight Raid or have a talk with Straight Raid, you have to point out how mad you are about Straight Raid.
Matt, okay, you're like constantly misrepresenting everything I've ever said, but if you want to look at it like this, then sure. I just think she should make some kind of a statement because she hasn't said f all and it's weird. And I'm not the only one that thinks or feels that way.
Okay.
I don't know why Cherry's saying I have not escalated or asked for anything. She tweeted a bunch of insane shit and then are like surprised that I'm annoyed. I don't... That's how normal people respond.
It's really not. I don't know. I feel like I could try to explain
How
it
is
to you,
that
but you don't
not?
feel it. You don't understand it. You've never felt it in your life, so it's gonna.
I'm sorry. Is empathy when
Empathy is
you can
when
just
you
do
know that
whatever
somebody's
the
gone through a
fuck you
traumatic
like?
situation, which you knew last week, and you were very understanding of, and then Cherry said something negative about you, and your empathy disappeared entirely. You had no empathy remaining. You suddenly had zero empathy for her, negative empathy for her. I don't understand how that happens or why that happens, Kelly. I don't understand why when somebody says something bad about you.
Jstlk feels like the type of person that wanted to join the girls' sleepovers when he was younger. I feel like Jstlk's got that kind of Christian vibe to him, you know? Like the Gal Pals Christian vibe. Like he'd have had like a group of, like he'd be a really fat guy in high school with a group of female friends. That like come to his birthday.
You go, oh, I'm really concerned about this person. I'm really concerned about this person. Them. Oh my God, them. I don't understand how that happens.
This isn't the first time.
I don't get why that happens with you.
This isn't
I do
the
not
first
get why that happens with you.
This is not the first time she's done this. I don't know why you're misrepresenting and lying like this. I've accepted it and understood.
I bring my own yoga ball from home.
On multiple occasions. Why are you trying to imply that I haven't?
Do you think Cherry's not done the same thing with you and about that you've said?
The one thing that happened a year ago that I apologized for? Yes, but she keeps bringing it up like I'm gonna bring it up again.
How did you apologize exactly?
I apologized to her multiple times, including in DMs.
Okay.
Or are you trying to imply that that wasn't an issue?
I asked how you apologized because I don't think you really are capable, so...
I think that this is interesting.
Chaeiry is now in chat. Okay, Chaeiry has appeared in chat now. We need to keep an eye on this. I don't want to be rushed into saying anything opposite of that. I really need to process.
And your empathy disappeared entirely. You had no empathy remaining. You suddenly had zero empathy for her, negative empathy for her. I don't understand how that happens or why that happens, Kelly. I don't understand why when somebody says something bad about you, you go, oh, I'm really concerned about this person. I'm really concerned about this person. Them. Oh my God, them. I don't understand how that happens.
This isn't the first time.
I don't get why that happens with you.
This isn't the first time. This is not the first time she's done this.
Why is this guy, like, it's just such a losing move to be mediating this. Just tell him to go sort it out in DMs. You actually just look like such a retard trying to sort through this, try like defend your fucking new girlfriend to your friend online. Like, bro,
This isn't the first time. This is not the first time she's done this. I don't know why you're misrepresenting and lying like this. I've accepted it and understood and forgiven it on multiple occasions. Why are you trying to imply that I haven't?
Do you think Cherry's not done the same thing with you and about that you've said?
The one thing that happened a year ago that I apologized for? Yes, but she keeps bringing it up like I'm gonna bring it up again.
How did you apologize exactly?
I apologized to her multiple times, including in DMs.
Okay.
Or are you trying to imply that that wasn't an issue?
I asked how you apologize because I don't think you really are capable, so...
I think that this is interesting that this type of language is coming from you, considering all of the things that you've said about Chaeiry when you're not on good terms with her.
30 plus,
I think
by the
you're
way.
being very hypocritical.
Oh my God, let's go!
Most of the people who appear on this stream that are in this social group are 30 plus. Okay.
Oh, Kelly Jean!
Yes, because you're trying to represent things quite disingenuously.
Somebody did ask me, okay? Somebody did ask me why I wasn't going to debate Kelly Jean on stream, and I said the second she like loses any point, she'll just leak something private immediately.
You do
realize for the $4.99. It's all very grim. Very true. Thank you.
I didn't actually leak anything there.
So not only did I predict exactly when you'd go into the VC, but I also predicted exactly when you would leak things in this conversation.
Oh my God! I didn't even leak anything. I just said that you've spoken shit about people. Is that like really a surprise?
Mm-hmm.
You've even like that's not
it's like all so
I'm
predictable.
Not...
It's just like all immediately obvious that it will happen.
This is not me
and so
saying
I wasn't going to
what
talk to you at all
said.
today. But instead, I'm actually
acting very feminine and touchy here, Jstlk. Acting very feminine and touchy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dude.
just sitting here and doing it and going, look, I was right again. Look, I was right again. Look, I was right again.
No, because if I wanted to leak, I would just say what you actually said.
Okay.
I'm pointing out that you're being two-faced and hypocritical.
I'm just watching.
I'm just saying that, okay, you would always say, I don't negotiate with terrorists, but then you dated one and are dating one. So I just think that you're full of shit.
Cherry is Hamas?
I don't want to point out what's funny about that. I won't. It's fine.
That's probably because you're not capable of being funny, but sure.
Well, I just think it's funny. Who did I say I didn't deal with terrorists over? Who's the terrorist I
Me.
didn't want to deal with?
Okay, well, they are both terrorists, so let's be totally serious. Thank you for the $2, Bomber. Thank you.
To me. Over one single incident.
I do deal with terrorists.
But you'll accept Chaeiry being insane over and over and over again, and then criticize me for it. And are we calling the traumatic event where you had her committed?
What?
Is that the traumatic event? Like, I don't know what you're referencing when you say that.
Okay. You'd never expected BB poison ever in a million years.
So does that mean you traumatized her? Like, what are you saying when you say that? Is that your fault?
I would probably just go look at the statement. I don't know why you're trying to like twist a knife for
what statement?
I don't have to go into anything personal or private about you, Kelly.
Which one?
This argument, right? But you have to go into all kinds of personal and private things with me.
Sorry, what if that was private?
Everybody can see it. Everybody can watch it happen. We're just doing this in public. It's fine.
Sorry, what if anything I just said was private? I'm referencing public tweets even.
Oh, you can't see Kelly right now? Where is it? Oh, what the hell?
Sorry, please explain anything what I just said that wasn't public information.
What? I said personal stuff. Personal.
Okay, personal involves some level of privacy.
No,
so you want to have this discussion and avoid personal... Sorry, what do you mean?
When I say something's personal, I mean it's like a personal thing that you wouldn't really want brought up. And you know exactly what those are like because you have those things for yourself. But you'll bring them up about other people when you can, when you want. No,
you're accusing there being a trauma that happened recently, but like that's implying that you traumatized them. You just said, as in last week. That's why I was asking you if that is the trauma.
I didn't say trauma. I said.
Yeah, I think the Destiny vibes are coming from the avoidance. It's a very avoidant conflict resolution style that's happening here, where Jstlk is trying to simultaneously maintain control and feel on top of the situation, while also trying not to tackle anything too directly, or you know, get into a disagreement that might be unsolvable.
I said somebody went through something last week.
You did use the words trauma. You can double check the VOD if you want. That's why I'm confused.
Okay.
You did say trauma. There you go.
Okay.
Chat confirmed it.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a thing, yes.
Well, then you're saying you traumatized her.
Yes.
Okay, then how is this my fault?
I thought maybe you would have empathy.
Have I had empathy multiple times in the past? Yes, but it doesn't mean... okay, nobody's owed kindness from me.
No, here's the thing.
Especially when they have been unkind to me.
No empathy. You have no empathy for anybody who's not nice to you day to day. Zero.
That's not true. I've been empathetic to Chaeiry when she's been...
Oh, we should probably be following these chat messages. Oh, okay. So the thing that I guess part of what Chaeiry and Kelly are upset about is the tweet Chaeiry put up about the stream Jstlk and Kelly did while she was in hospital or whatever, in the mental health facility, I assume. So, Chaeiry says something in chat here. I don't think anyone's confused. I came home and felt really bad about how I saw people talking about me. You were just sort of proving my feelings here are valid. Okay.
To be on multiple occasions.
Okay.
And you've like... You know this because I've spoken to you each time it happens. Or are we just like going amnesia where we don't forget all the times that she's blocked us after like saying like weird things? People have like criticized me for being too babying of her indirectly. Like pop marrows, go schizo every time like I'm saying she should be allowed in this community. She shouldn't be like kept away like she's a fragile thing made of glass. She should be able to do what she likes online, and she shouldn't be like ostracized. I don't agree with any of those things.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I've argued with pop marrows about this on multiple occasions.
Okay. Why is that relevant?
Because you just said I have no empathy because I have no understanding, and that's just not true. And I have forgiven and let it go on multiple other occasions. But you're saying I should just do that permanently forever because ? I don't know why you think should think that.
You don't have
if someone...
to just say, in this one case, I probably would have like considered it. You could have easily just blocked and walked away and just been like, I don't want to be around these people. Right? That's not what you did. You want to go fight about it.
I don't think that anything I said in general chat to Chaeiry today was significant at all. I know this being able to understand how someone else feels, yes. But please explain the understanding between all the she said about me on Twitter that was unprovoked from anything. That had nothing to do, it wasn't relevant, it wasn't correct.
I think it had to do with something about that, something to do with like her just getting home and realizing that like there was a whole bunch of talk online about her. Like I haven't actually like confront that. You don't think anything there was going on?
Did I say anything negative about her?
Well, you have now.
I have now, but did I say on that stream?
No.
No is the answer. So I didn't do anything to provoke it, yes?
Well, sorry, hold on. That's like up to interpretation though. I don't think you did, but I understand somebody who's like sensitive, and I wouldn't like totally invalidate that. I could see how they would see some of the things you said and be like concerned.
Yeah, all the times where I said believe Chaeiry and like.
So why is Jstlk saying I don't think you did anything to provoke it? Why is he even taking a position on that? Let these two fucking argue out in DMs. They're so retarded. Like only really Kelly and Chaeiry can decide whether what Kelly did was provocative or not, because it is an action Kelly took, and kind of relies to some extent on the expected response from Chaeiry. It's really not something Jstlk can effectively weigh in on.
Say anything bad, like all the like disagreeing and like shutting down, and like the entire stream was just making fun of you. It wasn't like her at all.
Okay.
Like I don't
understand the purpose of.
I don't know what else I could have done.
Probably not within the same week. Been like, have you thought about apologizing to me yet? You sent her that empathy.
I didn't say that to her. I wrote that to you in DMs.
Wait, didn't you ask her for an apology? Maybe not. Maybe it was just in DMs. Hold on.
And it was a point to you in DMs because you were criticizing me, not because I was demanding an apology for the sake of it. In my opinion, apologies are just something that people want to give or they don't. Like demanding one's a waste of time. Who's leaking now? True.
People, when they don't apologize for tweeting weird things, then act like they have the moral high ground. LOL is from public gen chat.
Yeah? Okay.
Is that you asking for an apology, Kelly?
No, I don't think so. I think that's pointing out that she hasn't given one.
That's not you asking for an... Okay. All right. Based.
That is simply a fact. I don't know why you're laughing. That is a fact.
I'm just gonna leave this here. Yeah, we all think this is a fact. Kelly was not asking for an apology publicly.
No, I wasn't. I'm pointing out a fact that did not happen.
Uh-huh.
Well, it would have looked like I would have looked like an.
Well, the implication
if
here
she
is
had
obviously she should be apologizing.
And I was tweeting. I was writing that in Discord, right? So yeah, just making it clear. I don't know why you're laughing. Like you've caught me in something. I'm sorry that you're incapable of reading, but that's what that means.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You have such a fake laugh.
Yeah, Jstlk gonna be putting the HTML in the bag soon, okay? Jstlk gonna be put the HTML in the bag, little bro. Put the JavaScript in the bag, little bro.
Oh, it's not fake.
It is fake.
Not over this. No, this is very funny.
It's not funny at all. It's a fucking fact.
Okay.
She did tweet shit, and she hadn't apologized. All right. I mean, you can laugh at me, but when there's the inevitable 4th, 5th, 6th mental breakdown that's coming up, like, good luck with that one, because I won't be around to help the next time to build things up again. I've already done that.
I literally just said, hey,
not going to
Kelly,
be doing that
could you
again.
extend a little bit of empathy in this, like, just in this period of time. It's like a week since this happened. Could we just do a little empathy?
Pretty sure you were just laughing at me. You were doing fake laughs at me.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, Kelly, why aren't you empathetic? Whilst I fake laugh at you.
No, sorry, I'm explaining what set you off earlier today. When I was like, hey, could we show a little empathy? Just like, a person's just been through a traumatic situation. Could we just
That's not exactly what you said to me, is it? That's not what you said. Okay. Although you have deleted your DMs, but I do remember what you said. You were also critical of me.
And that prevents you from doing empathy.
I'm sorry, have you spoken to Chaeiry at all and been like, hey, maybe you should have apologized to Kelly at any point? Probably not, right? It's only the criticism only gets headed at Senemi.
Hold on. And if I had?
Well, why didn't you just tell me when I asked you in DMs?
You didn't? Oh, because it's like an insane thing for you to say.
Music, yeah.
Have you thought about like have you thought about apologizing to Kelly?
Why is that an insane thing to say after the stuff she tweeted?
Okay. All right.
Are you gonna answer that, or are you just gonna like imply that's stupid? Why is that an insane thing?
Dude, I hope Patreon this season 2 is actually good. I really don't think it's gonna be. I feel like season 1 was like, I was surprised how good it was, and it still wasn't that good. You know, it's still like a 7, like a 7 or an 8. Probably not even an 8. Probably like a 7. It's like a 7. I feel like the next one's gonna suck, but they can't do it twice. They can't hit a 7 twice. But the next one will be a 5.
Sent a hey message, or like any message at all.
I don't know. Maybe she could have.
She's done that every other single time. Why would she have been unincapable this time?
Unincapable.
Dump it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, people get kind of mad when you just make fun of the things that they say, their misspeaks, and then fake laugh at them because they feel that they're not being respected. So yes.
Okay. Wait.
You could just ask to be unblocked. Why should I have to ask for like the dozenth time that you've blocked and said insane shit? Like, Jstlk might put up with it again and again and again and again, but I've already reached my limit.
Just to be clear, it wasn't the saying insane shit that did it.
Excuse me, what do you mean?
It's not like you freaked out when that happened, right? You immediately, when that happened,
is
you
not
decided
true.
You deserved an apology, and then when you didn't get one in a timely enough fashion for you, you started going after the person, right?
No, that's not true. And also, I didn't like instigate some kind of argument.
That is objectively true in what happened.
No, she accused me of harassment and some other shit, and like was clearly making a passive aggressive comment at me. So I responded.
What was the passive aggressive comment at you?
I can read it out. Just want to be clear, me posting Straight Raid was to promote her debate with Hutch, not direct any of you to tag and harass her to fight about other shit. Just removing myself from that. Obviously a passive aggressive comment at me. And then do whatever you want if it's within your rules and norms. But if I link someone's stream because I think they're doing a cool debate, I want it to be clear the shit you guys did following it was not something I wanted or thought would happen.
So yeah, she posted Straight Raid's stream, and then you added Straight Raid after you've been adding her to like annoy her about her lack of a Destiny statement before. You added Straight Raid right after that, and Cherry says, "Just so we're clear, I don't want to be a part of Kelly like doing this right now."
Yeah.
And you're like,
of course I'm gonna respond to that. Oh, is it as unhinged as all the she tweeted about me? A single ping where I just said everything is okay. Is that really comparable to the stuff she said about me? Is it?
I'll keep reading through this. So that happened, and then how did you respond? Let's see here.
I literally responded pretty lighthearted to start with. I said, "Girl, I don't care. Go tweet about how you don't like my clothes some more." And she said, "Like,
so you were
promise when I want to tweet something, I will."
First tweet back. So you referenced that immediately. That was your first.
Why would
response.
I not?
Yeah.
No, that was like not the first response. It was like a few responses down. But yes.
Dude.
You know you're gonna look really stupid when the inevitable like 4th and 5th blowouts happen.
Okay.
Like the
he already looks really stupid. What do you mean?
Me from your position makes you look insane.
Wait, do you think what do you think is like annoying here, frustrating?
I don't really mind that you find this annoying and frustrating. I don't like that you're disrespectful.
Hold on. Just to be clear, Cherry was just getting back from like a fairly traumatic thing when she tweeted that stuff, and your response to her going, "Hey, Strader, I'm not trying to harass you," was to go like, I guess like Kelly.
What did Kelly do wrong? So Cherry is upset at Kelly. Or no. Cherry was upset at Kelly when she got back from the hospital because she saw Kelly had been on stream making kind of insensitive jokes or something and talking about the situation. Now, a few days later, Kelly has gone into the Discord and spam pinged Jstlk asking her to address the Destiny stuff, the leaks that she allowed to get out. And now Jstlk has taken away Kelly's perms because of the pinging incident. I believe it was more than once. I believe it was more than once, yeah. I'm not sure quite how these two link.
Right, I'll give you that. Even was to go, why don't you go tweet some more insane shit again, bitch? That was.
I didn't even say that. I said go tweet about how you don't like my clothes some more.
That is absolutely the connotation of your response, right?
Oh, so you're saying that what she tweeted was insane? All right, glad we agree.
That's what you're implying.
No,
did you not imply that to me directly?
That's what you think, don't you? Because I didn't say that.
That's what you think.
In that message,
it's obvious that's what you think. It's obvious that's how you're coding it.
Okay, it's just what I think. It's not like you've said this about like Chaeiry before, where you've like
because Chaeiry said don't ping Jstlk.
Inferred stuff.
What did I say to you?
I don't know what you're talking. What did you say to me when?
About those tweets. What did I say?
I don't know. You delete all your DMs. I don't remember what you said.
It was like, hey, I think she's just really sensitive right now. I would just like chill and it'll be fine in like a while, but just like be chill.
That is not true.
You don't think I tweeted? You don't think I said that to you about these DMs?
No.
Or
what today?
I've said that repeatedly to you.
No. You've also not understood why things have happened multiple times as well, because neither of us have understood. If you understand, maybe that's because you speak to her and have a better understanding. But I'm in the dark over here, and no one's speaking to me about anything.
Okay.
I wish I understood what would make someone want to do this. Probably when they get repeatedly treated poorly, they eventually get mad. If I was trying to be cruel, I would say a lot worse things than I am currently now. This is not the case, and I would have said crueler things in Gen Chat. There is no intent to be cruel. Girl, I at no point convinced him to try and leave you. Why would I bother? He's
Okay, yeah, so now Chaeiry seems to be getting like slightly defensive in chat, I think. You go from wanting an apology to literally on stream try to convince him to leave me and that I'm horrible.
Girl, I at no point convinced him to try and leave you. Why would I bother? He's a moron.
I think that what she's drawing on there, what she's got upset about there is the line with Kelly calling her a terrorist. Saying, well, you're dating one, right? I think that's probably it. That probably implies that it's a bad idea to be dating, that Jstlk should break up. That's what Chaeiry's feeling from that, I think.
If he wants to go stick his hand in the fire repeatedly, that's on him.
I honestly, like, I might have a future as like a fortune teller. It would be shocking to many people here how precisely.
Okay, so how are you in this situation, buddy?
I said exactly what would happen here. Just be shocking.
Did you ever think at any point of like communicating to me? Because I'm fairly sure that you kind of stirred this situation into happening because you knew I was mad. You did a bunch of other stuff that you knew would piss me off. And then you're like, I predicted this thing happening that I had a fucking plan in it.
I did know you were mad. But then once you're mad,
you did.
I'm like a fortune teller. That's why I tell volatile streamer women all of my secrets. I tell them all of my secrets. I tell a bunch of different women all my secrets, and then they all have leverage over me because I'm a fucking fortune teller.
Nothing I could do to like cool you down.
How would you know when you don't respond to my DMs? If you had asked something from me, if you had said, "Hey,"
your DM was demanding that I tell Chaeiry that she should apologize to you.
No, I didn't demand that at all. I asked you a question.
It was you had an expectation that this would have happened, right?
It's a question, and I'm.
Have we considered simply ending this conversation here at this point? I thought there's been a few moments where it kind of slowed down, and Jstlk could have just gone, "But I really shouldn't be fighting with you over chaeiry. If you guys have a problem, you need to handle it between yourselves." And it hasn't happened.
Asking it of you because it's a criticism of you, not really her.
Can I read it? Can I read
yes.
it? Did you even speak to her and suggest she do something obvious, like unblock me and apologize, like she should have a week ago, or?
Yes, that's a question.
Okay.
And it's a criticism of the fact that I don't think that you would have spoken to her about this. You don't expect her to, like, do anything about this stuff.
I think next time you should hop in and moderate. No, I'm okay with just watching it in the days after, actually.
Else. She can just do what she wants, I guess. I want to point out this is Jstlk's choice to stream this, right? We could have had an offline discussion about this. Him turning this into content is his choice.
We could have, but I was going to stream
before
it.
people scream at me for that.
In my Discord and said, "Oh well, I'm not going to let people say I'm running." Is that a valid?
Yes,
is that a valid thing to say? I'm not going to let people say that I'm running.
But it's still your responsibility of turning this into content.
Joined after I went live. You joined after I went live. What do I have to do by that same rule?
Yep, you don't have to stream this.
What do I have
that
to
is
do?
your choice.
You didn't have to join the VC. That's your choice.
Yep, but you making content of this is your choice. I'm just pointing that out.
We're both making the same choice.
Yes, but the difference is I'm not dating this person who doesn't like this stuff being made into content.
Okay.
That's not my responsibility. I assume it's yours. So I just like, for all of that, Kelly, why aren't you being empathetic? I think probably streaming this is not an example of empathy, Jstlk, but what do I know?
Okay.
Especially since apparently you knew I was going to do X, Y, and Z. So it's not a surprise, was it? You're saying, oh, I knew she was going to do this. I knew she was going to do that. And then you're like, yeah, I'm streaming. I'm going to stream that. I'm going to make content out of that. I'm going to make money out of that.
You're the person who decided to join a VC the second I went live, Kelly.
Yep. Because you turned off the ability for me to speak.
Yeah, as I do for the first hour of every stream. You have your Discord.
Yeah, because you took my perms away, so you knew that would be the case.
Why did I do that?
I'm saying that you knew that was going to happen. We're not getting into a circular argument about whether you feel justified to take my perms away. I'm saying that you knew the series of events would happen, and you're profiting off of it.
Okay.
So I don't want you to be like that. I'm the good guy. I'm empathy, guys. I'm so empathy.
What?
What do you mean, what? You know, you're stupid and you don't understand.
I don't even know what you just said makes no sense at all.
It's making fun of you. You're saying I'm like so unable to understand empathy, but you apparently do.
You are. I am.
So why did you stream this?
Because you wanted to speak publicly about it?
That doesn't make sense. So what chaeiry would probably prefer doesn't matter because I want to talk about this.
Have you been speaking publicly about this in your Discord all over the place? You just spamming a bunch of logs about me, talk shit about me, all this shit?
You know he boyoing like crazy here. You know he boyoing like crazy this whole fucking time. He's going absolutely, he is boyoing like absolutely nothing else. Yeah, massive tempo increase.
What issue do you have with what I've said?
What? You're just talking shit about me.
I have spoken about it in my 100-person Discord, yes. Big deal.
Publicly.
I don't know what you think that I've leaked that's of any significance. 3 people have sent me
logs. 3 people have sent me logs. You're like talking shit.
Yeah?
Then when I start the stream, you go and join my VC. And then I pulled you in to talk.
Yeah? But that's still your choice to make content from it. Are you dumb? Like, you could have not had the stream on. We could have spoken at any point.
You're talking bad about me.
I can make content of public comments, public commentary, right?
Okay. Well, then what would the argument be about?
Why is there any problem with me turning that into a stream?
Three people have sent me logs of you talking negatively about me in your Splinter Discord.
If you're... What do you mean? Of course, you know that Chaeiry's complained about this exact thing. She accused us of doing that stream about people making fun of you.
Why are you, after talking to chaeiry, after like getting so mad about her tweets, are you now trying to invoke her to say that I'm a bad person for streaming this?
Because you're criticizing me for the things that you do. That's the point. You're not empathetic, but you're coming at me for not being empathetic. I'm calling you a hypocrite.
Do you think I am empathetic? I understand how you feel. I just don't really appreciate or care that you dictate your feelings entirely off of how people treat you in any given moment.
No, because I don't think you're that empathetic, because I don't think you would have streamed this if you were.
Okay.
Not just because I'm and would have preferred like a private conversation myself, but because I don't think Cherry likes
Jstlk
this.
would unironically join a group chat with all his female best friends named Girlies, with nail painting emoji, stars emoji.
Whether she's mad at me or you or both is irrelevant.
Okay.
I'm guessing she's mad at you, Kelly. I mean, obviously, but she's expressed that she doesn't like this thing in the past, right? She's like literally tweeted about it. So either she doesn't really care and only cares in certain circumstances, or she does care and Jstlk doesn't care. So
What do you?
I don't know.
What do you think you
What's
have
the
a
truth?
win on?
I don't know why you're obsessed with wins, because I'm just, this is
Yeah.
not about winning.
You're in,
Like you have to
W
be so incredibly mentally stunted to think this is about winning or losing. I'm just annoyed.
Okay.
Kelly, you're expecting too much from people in this space, probably. I feel like a mug. Because I've been around and
Okay,
like,
we're 40 minutes and I'm going to do another show. Guys, 578 people watching right now, 63 likes on the stream. It's almost 510 people. Please move the cursor to thumbs up and clicking it or pressing a thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a Stream Elements link in the pin chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships running throughout the chat. Yeah, I'm shameless. Yeah. If you want to see me fucking sell out Jstlk more, okay, you need to make it worth it, guys, okay? If you want to see me make every relationship blow up, every personal life leaking event that Jstlk has on his stream, if you want to see me make that 10 times worse, you need to make sure it is financially beneficial, okay, guys? Very important stuff, guys. Yeah, gift a membership. Buy a super chat, which I'll message you read it. No, buy a super chat, which will highlight a message you read on TTS. Buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube imagery gift that we highlight in chat and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you for the $2 bomber, the $10 with a pair character bowing and saying thank you from Free to 30, the $5 from Orange Banana. Good to see you.
Have you ever told him
the
to
Jstlk
stop
from
talking
down.
to women like Sunday did? I think he needs to hear that from as many people as possible.
Okay, they were $5 from, I can't even, what username is, Unidentified Cryptid, and $5 from Oomphy Killer. Thank you. Huge appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
I spent so many hours, okay, helping this who just doesn't appreciate it at all.
I will just.
No, trust me, if the moment a single piece of Chud's personal life leaks, he starts leaking bits of his personal life, I'll be covering it, trust me. The €5 queue, huge appreciate it. If Chud ever had an online relationship that publicly leaked, I would cover it.
Hey, pig.
Dung Devil donated
did Dono come in?
$5. The
Does it say?
appropriate response to every one of these Kelly blow-ups should have been to cut her off forever. Inviting this wretch back into your life as a friend is insanity, and it's nuts that you have any amount of smugness about predicting her behavior.
Okay, that last comment might be fair, but the rest of it is not fair. That last comment is probably fair, though. That I shouldn't be smug about the predictions.
Yeah, especially if you're the ones encouraging them and then willing to stream them. If you're like really horrified by something I'm doing, you probably shouldn't stream it, should you?
Why not?
What do you mean?
Thank
why
you
not?
for the $5. Thank you.
Because if you're saying what I'm doing is harmful, why would you want to put it on a stream?
Because
For the $5, Lumpy. Jason was close to popping his favorite yoga ball. He's bouncing on it crazy style over Kelly. Thank you for the $5.
Wouldn't that just cause more harm?
Discord is probably going to end up on a stream anyway, so why not?
What stream? What other person would stream anything that is said in my Discord like that? Like, why?
That is a very interesting question. I kind of wonder if there's anybody who streamed, inane babble from Kelly's Discord in the past, month or so. Probably not. I can't. think of
Okay,
anyone.
the comments that I put in my Discord would not have been interesting to Destiny on their own. But now that it's on your stream, they would be.
Oh yeah, it's my fault. You're right. It's my fault. My bad.
I mean, send me any message from my Discord that you think he would have made into stream content on his own.
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea? Well, send me what you think is such a problem.
I don't have a specific message I think is a big problem, Kelly.
Do you give Cherry the same hard time for all the that she tweets and how he made that into content? Probably not.
I can't recall. I'm not sure why the
Didn't she like
whataboutism
call you
is, like, really
abusive
working
and
here.
I don't
know why the whataboutism. Yeah, dude. I don't know how many times I have to say it. You are not the same. You're not equivalent. You're not in the same kind of relationship at all. I don't know why.
This isn't to do with the type of relationship.
Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine if it was like a close family
This
member or
has
something that
nothing
Kelly was saying
to
this about?
do with
You don't
the
treat me like you treat
relationship.
this other person.
That's not what
Dude, oh my god. Then you need to eject. Then you need to stop hashing it out on stream and make them hash it out together, okay? You can't be doing, like, weird... It's like, you know, if you work with a partner, and then you start, and there are workplace disagreements, or something happens, and someone has to be reprimanded or some shit, and you're, like, in a higher position, the idea that you would start litigating disagreements, or, like, inequalities between your partner that works for you and another employee, and you're like, not that it's like, you know, it's the same type of relationship, but it's like, it's the same type of environment. Like, obviously this is just going to cause endless problems, and you've got a constant conflict of different incentives, where you've got like your personal relationship incentive and then your monetary incentive. You want to protect your reputation. Just terrible, terrible, terrible. This needs to just be ejected.
I'm saying, you freak. Like I would ever want to be close to you in that way at all. I find you like physically repulsive.
You've never seen me.
Seen enough.
You've seen nothing.
You
never
forget.
Seen me.
Firstly,
I
you
offered
did
to,
send me.
I offered to.
You sent me a
canned up for a
picture.
couple people. I said I would count
Oh
up.
my god. You sent me a picture. I just never clicked on it to see it in large size because I'm not interested, but I did see it.
Okay.
It was part of like a leaked thing.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Let me just type it to you.
Yeah, you don't have to
No,
click on
she's
that
talking
to
about
see.
something
You
else.
don't have to click on it to see Jstlk in large size. That's for sure. You don't have to click on anything to see Jstlk in large size.
I think.
Yeah, I'm talking about something else. I'm not talking about the failed docs picture.
Mm-hmm. Is it out of line? You're gorgeous. I'm good.
If Jstlk trusted Kelly with any sort of sensitive information, I would have to reevaluate my opinion of him. You mean his like relationship doesn't make you evaluate the things that he does? This guy's clearly a idiot. Did we like forget what happened last week? Or our like attention span is this short? I mean, they can do what they want. If they're happy, that's fine. But they're both insane, and I do think he is insane.
Okay.
They're a good match in that respect.
Like, I just want to point out again that because I don't know, maybe I'm just like this way, right? Like even just being friends like closely for as long as we've been friends, I would never resort to like trying to go personal in that way with you ever in reverse. It's shocking to me that you are willing to do that. It just like, yeah, it's baffling. But I never will go back at you in the same way. Like I'll never go back at you in the same way.
But I've got ears and eyes. Okay. You're trying to gaslight people that you're not a bit insane.
Uh-huh. Reality, it's always okay to confront people. If you think something's real, it's okay to confront them
Wiley
with it.
Mack is retarded.
And
just
also,
$3.
oh, hold on.
If you're going to stream it, yes. You can deal with my actual responses. If you wanted this
I just don't understand
private,
why you think you have a leg to stand on with regards to the pickle. Like, you literally, every single, like, moral premise you're putting forward applies to the pickle perfectly, and you should have no issues with him.
Firstly, the fact that you're trying to invoke something like that is insane, and I don't know what that has in relation to here. Pickle is not my friend. He's someone that tries to just say cruel things. I've not brought up a cruel thing about Chaeiry.
Okay.
I've not brought up a cruel thing about you. I don't know.
The pickle is Chaeiry's biggest, not Chaeiry's, Kelly's biggest A-log in Jstlk's Discord server, okay? The pickle is just always there, talking crazy shit on Kelly, trying to bait Kelly, talking crazy shit about all of her personal life and all of her fucking medical problems, all this sort of shit.
No, well, there probably could be cruel things I could bring up about you, but I haven't.
Okay.
And he's constantly banned and unbanned and timed out and untimed out.
Something very cruel. and I don't know why.
I'm not indirectly hinting at anything. I'm saying that guy is like, this is what I think reality is, and that's why I can go after you with it, right?
He's not doing it because of reality. He's doing it to be cruel.
And what's the objective of calling me or the person I'm seeing crazy?
That I am aware, and so is everyone else, that you make crazy decisions.
Okay.
Like, how are these things related at all? I think that when you're mad at me, this is the type of thing that you hint to, because you know that that's upsetting and you want to try and be upsetting and cruel. But I haven't hinted
I think you've
at a traumatic thing at all in this situation.
Exact thing.
Where? When Chaeiry brought up the miscarriage thing twice, I did not talk about it. Oh, okay, so when she brings it up twice, but I'm not
talking about
engaging in that. She brought it up today. She brought it up today, Jstlk. Why are you implying like that's me?
I'm not talking about that at all.
Then what could I possibly say that is anywhere similar level? There isn't anything else. There isn't anything as cruel
you
that I
just
can
don't
bring up.
have any empathy. You just don't have any empathy for other people, so you can't sense there would be any.
You're so empathetic that you're streaming this. If you know that I have no empathy, why would you want to broadcast my lack of empathy?
Because
if you think that that's harmful, why would you want to harm someone more?
And talk.
You know that there's other things you could have done, right? You could have banned me. That doesn't mean you had to stream.
And what would have happened if I banned you?
And well, I wouldn't have streamed.
No, but you probably would have gone to your Discord and leaked a bunch of other shit.
When have I ever leaked, in the multiple times that we've fallen out, when have I ever leaked anything very private?
I can't name a single or think of a single time, Kelly.
I mean, I could start writing to you again, all the more private things that I have kept to myself.
Well, I mean, it's definitely private stuff. You could say not personal. I don't know if Kelly's leaked necessarily personal stuff. Definitely private. Because there was that whole thing with Kelly running to Destiny with those messages. We surely remember this. We surely haven't forgotten this. Where Jstlk was venting to Kelly in DMs about how he hates Destiny, and Kelly ran over with it and was like, he leaked my DMs first. Okay, you still leaked, right? You can't say, when have I ever leaked anything private? You might respond with, oh, well, I was just because I was doing it in response to something else. But you have leaked private stuff. You guys have had fights that has resulted in you leaking private stuff.
I've already given you some today. Do you want me to just, like, keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Like, I think that you're trying to imply, because technically, okay, last time, a year ago, it wasn't me that leaked it was you, right? But, like, recently, what have I done? What have I leaked that's of any significance? If you want to type it to me because you feel like that is private, then tell me.
I'm good.
I don't think that you can.
Okay.
I think that a lot of things were done publicly, and you're criticizing me for talking about them at all. Jstlk doing the stupid Destiny debate. Okay, true, actually.
There's just, I don't know there's much to say.
I mean, you could laugh at me and imply that this is, like, not a big deal to you.
I won't,
whilst
but
also simultaneously, like, talking about how I have a lack of empathy and how I am a bad person, but you're streaming and making revenue and money off of it.
I was streaming already, and you decided to come into my Discord and join the VC in my Discord, Kelly.
Yeah, and you decided to drag me in and to then make content off of this. That was your choice. Yes, this is your stream and your responsibility.
Because you decided that you were going to talk about this while I'm streaming.
Sure, but it's still your responsibility and your choice.
Okay, I'm just saying you responded. You responded, right? And then you came in here and you kept talking.
Sure, but at any point you could have cut it off. You could have kicked me out of this Discord. You didn't make any of those decisions. You wanted to make content out of it. So I'm not interested in getting an empathy lecture from someone that makes these decisions, especially since you've exhibited a lack of empathy towards me and towards other people on multiple occasions. You've admitted to multiple people that you've been a friend lately. You've been distracted and you've been dealing with some stuff, right, for yourself, right? I don't know why it is that you get to be on this, like, moral high ground.
Okay.
Like, I'm not coming at it from the position of thinking I'm better than everyone else, because I'm not. I'm just annoyed and I'm mad.
You're annoyed about...
Okay,
I'm annoyed at
guys,
the way that...
guys, we got a CPCA OC meme coming in. A CPCA OC meme here. If I believe this to be Aiden, this must be Aiden saying, I fucking hate you and hope you're a minor. And then CPTA saying, runners.
Like, you speak to me, I think it was pretty disrespectful. I think that this is a situation that could have been, like, resolved if you didn't talk to me like I don't know why Chaeiry engaged me in Gen Chat, but she did.
To ask you to, hey, could you chill for today? I tried to. I actually was, like, very nice about it.
Yeah,
I think I was also very clear that, like, I might not have said it to you directly, but I said it to a bunch of people, like, hey, I also have, like, multiple things going on today, so it's, like, a busy day for me, and I need to be, like, out of my house doing these things. And
yes,
it can be cool.
But the conversation that you initially spoke to me a few hours ago, it was more than a few hours ago now. The first thing you spoke about me today was the same conversation that you then decided to publicly bring up in Gen Chat about straight raid, and then, like, chastise me for it. It's not that you removed my perms, it's that you didn't have that conversation with me in DMs.
When you have a criticism of me for some reason, Kelly, do you DM it to me or do you say it directly to me in public?
I have DM'd you today. Yes. I asked you a question and you ignored it. Yes.
Okay. When you usually have a criticism for me, Kelly, is that something you give me in DMs or in public?
I always give it to you in DMs first. Always. If you are and you ignore me, or you're just, like, extra hostile for some reason, then I also do complain. If it's petty. I don't bring up, like, super personal shit.
I actually just don't know how we could, like, yeah, we're not operating. Like, I don't even know how to respond to some of it.
I think that you're too busy trying to catch me in some kind of a lie or something, when I've always been very, like, always been, like, completely transparent.
When I ask you if you normally criticize me in public, or, yeah, but for you, petty, like, I don't see why the straight raid pinging thing would be not petty, that I couldn't just bring that up in public. Just a totally petty thing.
Because, okay, I already said that I bring it up to you in private first, always. If you ignore me and you're then I might go and, like, vent about it in public as well. But I always bring it up to you first in private. Can you give me a single example where I didn't do that?
Nope, I can't think of a single time you lied, Kelly.
No, that's not why I asked, is it? I said, can you give me a single example where I didn't come to you in DMs first before I was...
It's a reference. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, here's the... Jstlk needs to either... You can't entertain the questions, but do the gay avoidant fucking... Okay. Bullshit. You either need to end the conversation, say, but this is what happened. Either, fuck you, I don't care what you think, or I'll DM you next time. Conversation's over. End it here. Or you need to actually engage. You can't do the conversation continues and I just sit here avoidant while this person screams at me.
Got it.
Sorry, was that like a Destiny reference? Is that what you're doing now?
No.
Then what was that?
It's a Lav reference.
Okay, whatever. I think that if you're so convinced that that's something I would do, you would have at least one example.
Just tipped $5. Kelly,
True.
He just lost his virginity last month, and now you're trying to destroy him like this. Leave my man alone.
Not true. Not true. That's fake news. Hold on. Where are my Trump voices?
You are fake news.
Not cool. Absolutely unequivocally not cool.
Wow, epic. Wow.
Okay, so anyway, either you accepted me for the way that I am, and I think that you did and do, or I don't know why you haven't, like, made some kind of ultimatum prior to now. Because you haven't. I've said and maintained to you that I will always leak petty shit. Because I don't think it's cool to, like, keep that shit to myself. Especially when you're asking me demented things like to delete my Discord. I don't like being expected to keep certain things to myself. But I always have a discussion with you first.
Jesus Christ, just tip $5. Jstlk is a follower of the biblical text, and any claims otherwise are lies and slander.
I don't know if he's there.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you define what, like, petty is, right? Like, to me, petty would be you asking me to ban the pickle from Discord when he's, like, talking shit to you. But you get really mad when I leak something like that, right?
I mean, that's
Like, that
ignoring the
feels totally
context. That's ignoring the context of why I was mad.
Okay. It feels totally petty.
You brought
In
it
the
up
same
live
way.
on stream. You brought it up live on stream as I was DMing you it, and you knew that it would make things
You
worse,
ever do that, Kelly?
and it did. Last time was a complete misunderstanding, and I told you that. I thought that
Like
you
the
were
last
telling me
4 or
something
5
else.
times I've said something. It doesn't. It ends up getting brought up.
You have been like routinely not clear about what you mean, and that's ended up in like significant miscommunications. And I made it really clear to you last time, like that's not what I thought you meant. This is what I thought you meant.
One of these examples was like me saying, "Hey, there's this fact about like a certain chatter here that you keep drawing attention to. Could you not?" And I forget what I said. I said, "This is bad" or something. This person's upset, and then you did it again, and then you told me that I didn't tell you not to do it. I just told.
Which
I only
is
told
true.
You that it was upsetting to them. And it's like, why would I tell you that it's upsetting to them? Why would I?
Yes, that is incredibly poor communication. You should say, "Don't do this thing," not just "it upsets them." Like, why would I care that someone that I'm not friends with gets annoyed by something I'm doing when they're annoying me? Almost always that chatter in question was provoking me and annoying me first. So you're telling me this thing upsets them. Okay, well, I'll use it against them when they're me off. That's not the same as saying, "Kelly, do not bring this thing up again, or I will
That's
kick
base.
you."
So Kelly, someone says to Kelly, "Oh yeah, this really upsets that person," and Kelly's first thought is, "Oh, that's great ammo. Thank you for the ammo. I'll make sure to use that next time I argue with this person." That's based.
This dead aired. Jstlk skinwalking destiny coverage is further to distract you, the viewer, from remembering that he owes us a cat pose.
I don't owe a cat pose. That's a total fucking lie. Thank you for the $5 though. Huge appreciate. Thank you.
Which would have been a straightforward piece of information. No, you're laughing, but your communication is terrible. And I've said to you explicitly, can you please be very clear with what you want? And you never are. And then you get confused as to why things are like misconstrued. Like, I know you're like a woman. I don't, but worse.
Okay. That one is just. That was my bad. I shouldn't have brought. That was a funny one. I knew that was how that was gonna go. So I gotta farm some W's myself sometimes too.
The annoying thing is how stupid that thing even is. Especially since, like, you're saying, "Oh, this thing upsets them." But the thing that I was saying was, it's really dumb. You're, like, acting like it's some serious secret thing. Ellie seems actually, you have to be direct. True. He knows this too. And then he laughs about the fact that that's a requirement I need, is for people to be clear, direct, and not confusing.
I'm sorry. I just don't think. I don't know if there's anyone that.
I don't have this issue with anyone else, so yes, you are part of the problem. It takes two to miscommunicate.
I think you have this problem with everybody.
I don't have this problem with everyone.
I've been around long enough to have these conversations with.
No, because my friends are able to be direct and straightforward and not like nonsensical. It's not that difficult.
Okay.
If you have a demand, you should ask it, not expect me to infer it from, "Hey, this person doesn't like this thing." It's like that's a meaningless statement to me.
I think we should. I would suggest that is like something that we should. I would just say as a general rule, you probably can't go wrong if somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, this person gets really upset when you do X." Just so you know, when they tell you that, they're probably in 100% of cases saying you shouldn't do X around that person, right? And you are basically arguing that you don't understand that.
My friends are all capable of being direct with me, so I don't have this issue.
That
with
is
other
me
people.
being direct. Like, there is no other way to interpret that in normal human language or really.
And I'm telling you that that's not an ask of me. That is informing me that something bothers someone. That is not an ask. It's not saying, "Do not say this thing, Kelly, or I will do X, Y, or Z." It is simply providing information. It's not a command. It's not a question. It's not an ask.
So you think there's a... Okay.
You can say in normal people speech, even though you know I'm, even though I've explained this to you, what I require when it comes to communication.
I think
it is.
I've talked to people with actual autism diagnoses, and they don't need that.
And I have one too. I don't know why I say actual.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not meaning to cast doubt on your autism diagnosis. I'm not. That was a misspeak. That was a misspeak.
Well, yes, this is like, why do you think that we suffer from miscommunication issues? It's because things aren't clear. If you're not, and most people aren't direct. That
what did you
for someone to get to this person has told me this thing bothers someone, therefore I should definitely not do it because of insert a consequence. But if I'm not told what the consequence is, I will not assume that in any instance at all because it's not a direct thing. You have to gain the.
I feel like this has been hashed out with Kelly a million times. You are kind of like you know exactly that Kelly is not going to listen unless you say exactly what you mean, or Kelly's not going to interpret. You got to know that at this point. If you're saying this upsets, if you mock this person for X, they'll get really upset. All Kelly is reading into that is exactly what you're saying. That you're just telling her that this upsets that person. Not that that would be a bad thing to do. Not that you're going to get banned from the Discord if you do it. This is a reoccurring, constant pattern. If you ask Kelly to do something, she does the opposite. Okay, Ryle.
Inference from context, social context clues, which I don't do. It's been routinely an issue, repeatedly, over like the years I've been around. But it doesn't happen with my friends because they're understanding of this. When I ask them, hey, can you just be straightforward with me? They just are. Or I ask it from them when I'm speaking to them, right?
Okay. I just don't think it's a part of autism that you can't connect concepts.
Well, your ignorance
like most people
not my problem.
do understand that like upsetting people is bad, right?
Why do you think? No, that's not what that is.
Well, no, Kelly doesn't think upsetting people is necessarily bad. If the person's already upsetting her, then she thinks it's good because they started it. So you're totally wrong there, Jason. The problem, you only said it upsets them. That's just providing a tool. Okay.
Okay, like when it's... Firstly, every single time that person I am engaging with, they provoked me first. So you're saying I shouldn't say something that person finds upsetting when they're trying to upset me. That's stupid. Especially in the concept of like debate spheres where people are arguing all the time. You're asking me to be far more empathetic to them than anyone ever is to me.
People keep adding me and saying people with autism usually ask why. I say like, hey, this bothers them, like why, or more clarifying statements.
Yes, I will ask why. I have asked you why, and I have like been. Are you saying I don't ask you why for things? We have arguments about why all of the time.
No, I mean in that case.
In that case, I didn't realize that
I
there was
think if
something
you've got a problem
about.
with something Kelly's doing, you should take it up with her on a stream, to be honest. I think instead of acting like she's so retarded, she's like a child. You should take it up with Kelly on stream.
Telling me this person gets annoyed by this. Oh, sorry, spoken. Empathy.
Hold on. Is that
empathy and understanding.
There's like
empathy and
chance,
understanding is only for BPD. It's not for autism. Sorry, there's no understanding involved for autism. We just get
Kelly
like
thought there was a decent shot that I was like, hey, this person's really bothered by this. So the next time you're pissed at them, make sure you pull this one out. Okay.
I mean, that's what I did.
We both got our last shots in. We both got our last shots in.
That is base. That is base of Kelly. That is base of Kelly. That's awesome. This really upsets that person, by the way. Oh, okay. Cool. Good to know. W.
Keep going now. I'm fine with where this ends.
I mean, I'm not happy with you that this was done on stream.
Okay, well, that's not where this ends. This goes on for another 40 minutes. But that is a great opportunity, guys. A great opportunity as we approach 30 minutes on the go. To remind you guys that while there's 617 people here right now, there's only 98 likes on the stream. Meaning there's about 510 people who could be liking the stream right now but haven't. Wouldn't mind please moving their cursor to the thumbs up and clicking it or pressing a thumbs up on your mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. Now, if you want to take your support one step further, You can donate directly through the stream elements link in the fin chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat. Buy a super chat, which will highlight a message rate on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or gift that will be highlighted in chat and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
I'm not happy with you that you ignored me when I was trying to talk to you in DMs. I'm not happy
that you decided to join VC the second stream started.
You could have kicked me from VC. Why didn't you kick me from VC?
Wait, why would kicking you from
You clearly don't care about my feelings, because otherwise this situation wouldn't be happening. So why didn't you just kick me from VC?
Why would I kick you from VC?
$2, Bomber. Thank you.
Because apparently that's the reason why I'm here.
You're here because you want to talk about it publicly.
I went to
Yo, thank for the 1999 Lin with the super sticker of a Shiba Inu in a samurai outfit holding a trophy and pressing it up to his face. Thank you, Lin. Thank you. Huge appreciate it. Thank you.
VC because I had no choice, because people would have called me a coward or like that I'm running.
Okay, so if I didn't talk to you on stream, people would have called me a coward or said I was running.
Yeah, well, that's the choice you have to make when you're the streamer. Sometimes you have to eat right? But it's not my stream.
Okay. All right.
You do realize your stream is your responsibility, right? The stuff that gets done in your stream is not my responsibility. So I don't know why you're laughing at it.
Realize that
if you didn't want me to talk in VC...
It's still public. It still gets recorded.
And you still haven't given me what you're bothered about me talking about in my Discord is. Like, you said you got multiple screenshots. Send me these screenshots. What is it you're bothered by?
I don't know about today.
You don't even know, but you're, like, whining.
Because usually when we have an argument, you start publicly talking about it in your Discord, right?
Yeah, why would I not vent about it? Like, you know that I do this. So if you had an issue with that, why would you be friends with me?
Why would I not vent about what? Vent about what?
You start publicly talking about it in your Discord, right?
Yeah, why would I not vent about it?
About what?
Know about today.
You don't even know, but you're like whining.
Because usually when we have an argument, you start publicly talking about it in your Discord, right?
Yeah, why would I not vent about it? Like, you know that I do this. So if you had an issue with that, why would you be friends with me?
Okay. That's actually a fair point.
Because I've stated this is how I felt about things. I will always vent about petty shit. I told you this months ago. And like, probably, I don't know, like 3-4 months ago.
Okay. Someone ban Meowdies from the chat. Can we get Meowdies out of here? Hold on. /unmod Meowdies /timeout Meowdies.
But why? I feel like I'm going to get blamed for this too.
I can't. I just got to block her on Discord too. I'm not going to be able to deal with this. Bring up the OCPD traits list and play bingo. I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh. That would be really bad for me though, wouldn't it? Not realize that. Well, I guess I wouldn't realize that. Or I should actually probably unban Meowdies before she gets mad at me. Starts leaking all of my DMs with her too. Only so much I can handle in one day.
What DMs have I leaked of any significance? Like, the amount that I have to keep to myself, but the little I leak, that is nothing important at all. And it's not like I'm screenshotting your DMs and posting them everywhere. Like, what is the problem? That's being a friend. Yeah, but if someone's not being a friend to you, if someone is treating you like a friend, you don't owe them that back. Jstlk was a first. So he's complaining that he's getting what he served, like what he deserves. You don't get to just keep repeatedly treating people like and then expecting them to eat it.
Okay.
The only reason why I bring up the stuff that I actually know being significantly more than the stuff that I've leaked is not as a threat. It's making a point to Jstlk that he's aware of, that I know a lot more that I've never spoken about. It's not as a threat. I don't know how to like phrase it without it like seeming in that way. But it's, I don't know. He's kind of implying like I leak all of the stuff we ever talk about, and that's just like not remotely true. And I've never like leaked anything serious at all. And he knows that too, but he won't just say it. So I feel like I'm obligated to like say something like that in response.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right. Kelly does just come off like shouting to leak stuff when she talks like this. It is just like an implied threat constantly. And maybe let's just rule out leaking personal stuff. Let's just all rule out blowing each other's personal shit up. Let's just take that off the table.
No, it's not a threat, because I have no intention of doing that whether we're like friends or not.
Okay, there we
Tony
go.
said the same
Reasonable.
thing, but people
There we
don't
go.
lose their minds when Tony says it. When Tony says, I'm fed up with Jstlk, we're not friends, but I won't actually leak anything like super private about him.
Who ran out of the Discord, okay?
I don't know why, again,
Just
I don't
kidding,
know
we
why
love
you didn't
Tony.
just
He'll be
sort
back
things with
sometime.
him. Yeah, if you spoke to him and apologized, yes.
Wait, I
you
spoke.
wouldn't do
Wait,
that.
hold on. I spoke to him. We're cool.
Oh, well, that's good.
Damn.
Took a long time, though.
He sent me this and said, "There's a hard R in it." Let's see. Hold on. What is this clip? What is this clip Tony sent me?
Good evening, Nick. Long-time replay viewer, second-time chatter. During the segment last night, you mentioned vacationing in York County, so I figured I may as well throw the invitation out there.
Oh.
What's the thought? You think I'm going to hang out with you? Well, I don't even know you. Why would I hang out with you?
Why is the message
What is
so
wrong?
nice,
honestly,
but the username's so
Is
demented?
everyone that
Jesus.
watches the show like this, or is it it's obviously self-selected for who sends the
polite,
money?
even. That's the correct way.
But it's like, in what universe do you think I'm going to say, yeah, all right, I think I will? Like, I have no idea who you are. You're watching the show.
There won't be a slur. There will not be a slur because Riles censored it.
will. Like, I have no idea who you are. You're watching the show. You are an anonymous username called Gorilla, and you think I'm going to say,
Disavow!
yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll stay at your and I'm going to sleep there and bathe there and live there. Like, do you think I'm going to do that?
Yeah, obviously. Gorilla and Nuke the Bot. We're only on Kick. We disavow that, by the way. Totally disavow that. Very disgusting language. But Tony linked me that, and he said, not safe for work language. Not safe for Twitch language, okay? So
I
wait,
didn't
anyone
see it.
found that funny?
Jstlk's not streamed to the Discord, so I
N-word
didn't
is-
listen to any of it. So
The end is not
I have
funny.
no
He was
clue.
getting mad. That's not funny.
And now
The
he's
funny part-
he's totally shut out. Now he's like not even engaging with Kelly. He's completely just like talking to himself. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate.
part is him being like, is hating his audience, okay?
Coming off quite
It's
raped
funny that
at
he
the
hates his
moment.
audience.
Quite raped behavior.
That's weird. Sorry, posted this. You come back tomorrow. I'll only do 12 hours, so you're here for the next stream. Weird comment, bro. Jstlk hates his audience. I just need to get to the point where I can start like actually significantly shit talking. I feel like people donate to Nick just to get shit talked to them, right? That's actually why they donate. He hates his audience so much. I've seen him hate his audience so much, he'll take like 3 donations in a stream. He'll get like $300 in donations. He'll take like the 3 highest donations, and he'll like go the f off on the third person and go like, that's it, I can't handle you guys anymore, I'm just ending the stream. Bye. And he'll leave. So he reads his super chats at the end of the stream. You throw up mute? No, I didn't. Did not do that. Guys, don't forget. Okay, patience.
Remember when Linus admitted he said the hard R a bunch in his life? Remember when he tried to walk it back and say he meant retard?
Patreon.com/Jstlk. Okay, I'm trying to show the Patreon. Join the Patreon. God. Even at the $5 tier, join the Patreon. Alright? I tried to... I monetized Kelly's VC today. I said Meowdies can pull people in if they have Patreons. We going over the conspiracy or not? I need to know if I should sleep. Hold on. Oh, hold on 2 seconds.
Jstlk and Kelly BFFs again. No, I'm still mad. And I don't like the thing that I really don't like is when Jstlk's saying I'm unempathetic, as if I don't have a right to be annoyed in this situation. As if I have no reason to be upset about any of the stuff that chaeiry said on Twitter. And like the comments that get made like passive aggressively at me. That's what I don't like. The fact that I have to be empathetic and that I'm criticized for my lack of empathy, as if I should, like, I don't have the right to be like.
It's so awkward,
Mad.
isn't it? Isn't it awesome that these people are both like 30 plus and not in a relationship? I've never been in a relationship.
Stuff. It's like I'm a human too, with feelings and such. So I don't. That's not how anyone works, right? Expecting like empathy from someone is like, that's asking a lot, especially when It just feels like being criticized for unfairly, I suppose. Unless you start Jstlk, you will always lose. I would argue Jstlk is losing, but
Unfortunately, just not true.
what has anyone won in this situation, Jstlk?
What do you mean you're very confused by that comment? There's literally no reason for either of you to be quite so personal and at each other's throats over such minor things. It's the sort of thing you would usually only see between people who are dating. You know? That's what I mean.
I don't know. We're just doing listen, you want to talk about this publicly, so I was like, okay, we'll just talk about it on stream. It's fine.
Oh, I wanted to talk about it in DMs, but you ignored my
Most
DM.
other people will probably just let this drop. They probably, you know, it doesn't become enough of a sticking point to be argued about for this long.
And then you brought it up in Gen Chat. And then obviously at that point it is public. Yes.
Did I even mention the straight raid thing in DMs? I actually don't know.
No, you didn't.
Oh, well, did I not? Did I talk about anything except the straight raid thing in public?
You talked about chaeiry stuff in my DMs, and then you ignored my DMs when I was asking you questions. And then you brought that stuff up, the straight raid stuff up in Gen Chat.
It's like a different thing.
But it's the same conversation. The straight A conversation and the chaeiry conversation was the same conversation. It started from the same thing.
Okay. I don't think so, but I'm saying okay because I don't really want to.
Even okay, I think it is. But even if it wasn't, there's no reason why you couldn't have DM'd me. Like, you, unironically, I don't know why you wouldn't. Instead of, like, bringing it up in Gen Chat.
Because it just seemed, like, petty and silly.
It could have been petty and silly, but you didn't want to treat it as petty and silly. You wanted to chastise me and criticize me, and then take away my ability to speak. That's not being petty.
Didn't I take away the ability to speak, like, way later?
Yes, you did. No, you didn't. You let me say 2 whole sentences before you turned white names off. And then took my perms away so I couldn't speak.
What? I'm pretty sure that's not true. Hold on.
That is true. I can tell you when I started talking in my Discord, because that's when you did that.
Hold on. Oh, white names could talk for a long time before the stream, though. I did turn them off for a little bit.
Why do you think I was... When I messaged you... Did I message you or not? Yeah, when I messaged
We
you...
give Kelly's
earlier.
perms to Lav. I don't think so. I don't mind Lav, though. I don't know if I'm gonna unban her from the Discord, but... I unbanned her from the chat. I'm, like, friends with Lav, but I think if she's in the Discord, we'll end up being enemies again or something.
POV, chaeiry, he's got a life ruined by a fat native Canadian.
Easier being friends from a distance, okay? No, it's just easier to be friends from a distance. Make Lav moderator for this disagreement. I don't know about that. An interesting concept.
Yeah, I said... All I got to say was, did she complain to you or what? Who doesn't mute server pings? And then you turned off my ability to say anything. And then I posted a few things in the
Wait, didn't we argue about it? Channel. I thought you made all these points about Nicholas Diorio and all this other shit.
Yeah, no, there wasn't much arguing. There was like 4 sentences that I see here. I pinged Diorio 10 times calling him fat. Pinging people is harassment.
Nah, because chaeiry is interested, this guy is white AF. Okay, Nina.
When did she just complain to you or what? Who doesn't mute server pings? That's all I said.
I got annoyed that what were you doing? I got annoyed that you were like you're doing your thing where you just totally evade the actual like problem.
So you weren't actually allowing pettiness to exist. You were just silencing me. Was actually true.
Sounds pretty petty to me.
Pettiness is when you actually get to say something. You're like trying to control things.
You had access to every other channel.
Okay, who reads the rest of the channels? That's not where the conversation was being had. I would have assumed that you're making a point by removing my ability to speak, and that you didn't want me to speak. So I went to my Discord to speak. And then I spoke to Tree.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know you know.
Okay, alright.
Oh, awesome. Wow, awesome.
Jesus Christ. Should we cover this conspiracy stuff, guys?
Would you rather be JSTLKRN or the homeless guy dating Kinetic Cal?
Jstlk's probably making more money, so Jstlk. Save the $5.
And anyway, I silenced everybody. Jstlk arc. Literally everyone.
That wasn't literally everyone. It was just white names.
Yeah, that's like literally everyone.
Jstlk plays music in the background, and Riles used like a filter to stop it getting copyrighted.
That's not literally everyone, is it?
Literally most of the
All
people.
of your Patreon subs, also, you have literally no Patreon and Kick subs, is that true?
I got a couple Patreon subs. There's like 3 of them.
Yeah, but your Kick chatters can now talk, right? You said you were doing that.
I think I let Kick chatters talk for a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna keep doing that. That same experiment. We'll see.
I do not want to do any dailies, but appreciate being asked. I'm gonna go. I think Jstlk, I don't know if Jstlk's aware that I am actually. I think he thinks this is funny. I'm not really sure, but I'm not amused.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't appreciate being giving an empathy lecture from you.
Okay.
I think that if you gave a shit about any of this shit, you would have spoken to me in private. Okay. I think that if you're going to make this public content, then you also don't give a shit. So you don't get the right to, like, moral frog me.
I just was, yeah, I just saw you in Discord doing your thing, you know, normal thing, so.
Yeah, my normal thing
Just like
doesn't discount your responsibilities, your decisions, and how you are, okay? You can't get to say, oh, Kelly, you're so unempathetic, whilst you farm the unempathetic content.
Okay.
And it's not
Why
like
did you
you're
go-
empathetic
why did you join?
to me.
Why did you join
When
DC
has there
in
ever been
response to me going
empathy
live on
towards
stream?
me in any situation ever? Even a crumb.
Okay. I've never had any empathy towards you. Somebody, I just
Did
want to...
you today when you were making fucking...
I need Meowdies to hop on stream. Give me a call, okay? Give me a call in Discord. I need you to cam up and show me your actual reaction to her saying that I've never shown her empathy, okay?
Today.
I need to see your actual face when you hear the line. Jstlk's never shown me any empathy.
Do you think it was empathetic to bring up the pickle when you know what you're doing when you're doing that? Did you think it was empathetic of you to bring up pretty traumatic in your gen chat in like January, or like when you had to like ban that again, or like when you brought it up on stream, or when your community ended up like posting underage pictures of me? Was that being empathetic?
Hey, don't say my community. The people who did that are banned from here, okay? That's Spinboy, well-known Destiny.gg Discord chatter, comp-sci regular Spinboy. That's who was posting underage lingerie pictures of Kelly.
He wasn't banned for that. He wasn't banned for that. And he's not banned now for that. And that wasn't just Spinboy doing it, or engaging in it, or encouraging it. And the pickle definitely isn't banned. You don't care about it.
That's awesome. Jstlk tried that one, didn't he? That guy's banned from my community. Yeah, but he wasn't banned for posting underage pictures, was he? Fucking retard.
Any of the he's done to me or said to me. So where's the empathy?
The pickle might be banned. The cucumber, though.
Pickle...
The cucumber guy. I don't know if that guy's banned.
Well, don't, like, lecture me about empathy when apparently you don't care about what other people have said to me about something that's very traumatic to me. You don't care, do you? But you're sitting on your high horse being like, Kelly, why aren't you more empathetic to this person that's been atrocious to you? I just think you're full of shit.
Meowdies sent me this. Yeah.
Are you going to actually respond to anything I've just said? Or is it just fine for you to be a hypocrite and just not engage with that?
To be a hypocrite. I wasn't. So, what are you saying? Do you want to restart?
Was it empathetic of you to like bring up the stuff relating to the pickle into those things?
It's 1-to-1 directly comparable.
How? What did I bring up that was traumatic of yours?
Traumatic of cherries?
Did I bring it up to be cruel? No. She brought it up herself today.
Or did I bring up something where you were being possibly cruel, like maybe even unintentionally cruel, right? And I brought it up to say like, hey, the other person sees this as cruel. Do you think you should like have any concern for that at all? They are the person who's bringing it up says I'm not being cruel. I'm actually just pointing out that nobody here will call this person on this shit. That is what the pickle thinks, right? That literally nobody will call you on your shit.
Sorry, the being my assault. That's the shit is my assault.
I don't think he thinks that.
So would it be okay if people didn't think the bad thing happened to Chaeiry? Would that be okay to harass her like he's harassed me for 6 months?
if they said, oh, I don't really think that thing happened to Chaeiry, so I can just like harass her constantly. No, that wouldn't be okay, obviously, would it, you moron? So you're sitting there lecturing me about empathy when you've not. When have you demonstrated it for me?
You understand that I'm bringing up like the comparison here is that you think you're not doing anything wrong because you think you're. I'm saying what's true, right? Even though it like hurts somebody else, you're saying I'm saying what's true. I don't really like. It's not my problem. I don't have to deal with this, right? And I'm telling you, that's how the pickle sees it.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
That is not an argument that you're justified.
That's not what I'm doing. That is not what I'm doing. She brought up a traumatic event in the chat today. It wasn't me that brought it up, and I never brought it up in any kind of negative context. I was saying it in the point that I won't talk about that. Because I don't understand why she's brought it up twice to me. I would not be talking about it now if she had not done that twice.
Okay. That's not what I'm talking about, but it's fine.
Well, I don't know what you mean then.
Okay.
I had not at any point said anything like cruel about a traumatic event today. That is just like not true.
Okay.
Sorry, what did I say that was cruel about a traumatic event?
I'm just gonna say okay.
Does Lauren actually talk about Destiny significantly in her book?
No, don't just say okay. You are accusing me of doing something I haven't done. Or type it to me if you don't want to say it.
I told Kelly I had hemorrhoids in VC earlier, and she said that was good, by the way.
Okay. Can you like?
I honestly don't feel really safe typing it.
If I that's just.
Next.
I think that you're full of shit. I don't think that's true.
Skip.
If I've said it publicly, I don't know what you're referring to. But like, why would you not be able to just tell me in DMs?
I'm just good with moving on now.
How can you move on if you don't ever properly talk about anything?
Oh, we talk about.
Sorry, what is that? How can you move on? No, but I don't like the idea.
Jstlk is being like, he's not being assertive. He's not actually ending the conversation. He's sort of like leading it towards finishing in private. But you need to just end it. You need to actually like fucking put your foot down, not be a total retard.
No, I publicly, I'm not happy with the fact that you're implying that I brought up someone's trauma today to like dump on it, because that's not true.
Okay.
Now it's okay to do.
Wow, impressive. Okay. Okay.
Apparently, could have been done hours ago.
I was going to stream about Destiny. I wasn't going to talk about this at all. You're the person who forced it into public, Kelly. You're the one who forced it on the stream.
Do you not take responsibility for the? Do you not take responsibility for your part in things?
Yeah, a guy who could have ended this conversation at any point, by the way, could have booted Kelly out of the Discord at any point. I agree, Kelly has initiated it, but not forced it. Not forced it. Kelly can't force it. You have control. You can't be forced into doing this.
These things don't happen in a vacuum.
I was going to go live and talk about something totally unrelated.
These things don't happen in a vacuum. Your decisions and your part in things plays to a thing happening. I can't argue by myself and cause these things to happen on my own. That's not possible. And the fact that you're just trying to dump all responsibility onto me is strange.
You didn't have to join the Discord here, where I'm streaming.
And you didn't have to drag me in, and you didn't have to stream it. These are decisions you made too. I understand that I made decisions, but you seem to not understand that you made decisions, and you played a part in this. Yes, I played a part in this. You played a part in this.
Yes, but that I'm never.
Jstlk being raped while having the button to end it, lol. Well, no, there's a button to start rape and a button to end rape, and he pressed the button start rape, and he never pressed the end rape button, and he says to Kelly, why are you raping me right now?
Never said I didn't play any part in it. I'm saying that
you press the start rape button,
but you don't want to admit that.
No, I just said that's true. I just said that. Okay. Yes, I think that.
Earlier. Okay.
You never asked me.
I believe you said you're the streamer. You control everything that goes on here. It's entirely your responsibility.
With the stream, yes. With everything else that led up to the stream, no. Obviously, I was equally responsible for that. But I'm not responsible for you streaming. That part is obviously not true. I don't have the stop or start stream button.
Okay.
Jstlk is the one that's upset that this is being done on stream, but Jstlk has all of the control here. He can start it, he can end it any moment.
It clearly quite, so I feel like it's fairly clear by the fact I was trying to DM you that I wanted to talk about this in private, but you were being and ignoring me.
Jstlk longs for the ghost face CNC.
Okay. No, guys, Kelly's disconnect button doesn't work. Stop.
Sorry, what does my disconnect button have to do
Kelly
with
isn't the
your
one
decision
that's bitching about this getting pushed into public or claiming it's been forced into public.
to stream?
Nothing.
Sorry, am I not correct that your choice to stream is your decision? When it comes to making
You are
content,
correct.
that part
I was going to stream
is
about something, but you decided to go and turn my Discord into.
I'm sorry, do you have any autonomy? Do you?
Why is he doing this shtick? Because he's being avoidant, because it's a bad situation. It's pretty clear what's happening here. It's just an awful situation to be in that he's put himself in, where you're, you know, playing like fucking mediator between your girlfriend and another woman on at your workplace. So he's being conflict avoidant because he doesn't want it to all blow up. But at the same time, he's not exercising the control he has to end it.
Do you have autonomy?
I do.
So your stream is your decision, yes? Nobody
Yes.
else's responsibility is your stream.
If somebody
it's
is
just
going
yours,
to
yes?
Discord clean it up in my public channels about
Okay,
me,
so you're using
then I'll
another
pull them into stream.
Destinyism, are you? You're using another
That's
Destinyism.
not a Destinyism.
Discord cleaning it up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Nope. It's
Yes, it
really
is.
not. It is a concept
Yes,
that
it
reaches far beyond
is.
Destiny.
Yes, it is.
I
That was a
understand that if
Destinyism.
you learn of something from Destiny, that's why you think it exists. I get it.
You're criticizing me for the reason that, you know, he has said against me. That's what you're doing.
Okay. And what
I don't
do you think it
normally
is
join
when I
your
go
VC.
live and then you join a VC to talk shit about me?
What do I think it is? The people were asking me to, and I would have got called a coward if I hadn't. I don't think that's being a Discord queen. I think Discord queens sit around in VC all day. I don't. Do you disagree that your stream is your responsibility? I'm like baffled by this. The fact that you're trying to like offload some of that to me is bizarre. For everything that happened in Gen Chat, sure. Whatever I say in my Discord, sure.
I can't
Whatever
force you
like
to be
gets said
disconnected.
privately.
So Kelly, you have your own Discord, okay? Your own Discord client. I can't force you to be connected to any channel. Actually, I can't do that. Okay, I don't have the power. So I think ultimately you have to accept your own responsibility here. Okay, you have the power.
Like, Jstlk could literally just, if Kelly goes into a VC, start talking shit about him, or even before that, say, we're not dealing with this in the Discord, we're not dealing with this in public, we will handle this in private after stream. If it carries on, just time everyone involved out and say, literally just leave it a few hours until I end stream, and then we will come to a solution. Just lay down. Use the abilities you have available, the control you have available to you here, to just quell it and deal with it at a better time. There's no need for it to be on stream. You have every option available to you.
Be connected.
No, I'm not.
Thank you, Unidentified Cryptid, for the $4.99. Thank you. Thank you.
Talking about
to even have
being
your computer
connected
on.
to a VC. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your choice to make content, and what you put on your stream is entirely your choice and entirely under your control. This was a choice. You're acting like I'm holding you hostage. You can kick me at any point.
You're acting like I'm holding you hostage. You can disconnect at any point.
No, you're not holding me hostage at all. This is my choice to be here. But your stream content is entirely your choice.
Okay. So you're choosing to be here, but you would not choose. You are not choosing to be on stream, but you're just choosing to be in the Discord call with me.
I'm choosing to have this discussion.
Kelly can... Kelly doesn't even have perms at this point. Kelly can ask to be on stream, but it requires Jstlk to allow it, continue allowing it, and not stop it. Obviously. Like...
discussion with you. It's not my choice to make content because I don't have control over that aspect. It's not my stream. I don't have control over that part.
You do have control over your ability to make content, or over the ability for me to make content out of this.
It's not my stream. I don't have access to any of that stuff.
You could just not be here. And when you weren't on the Discord, where you weren't in a VC, I was covering other stuff.
That has nothing to do with your choice of what you choose to put on your stream.
Those are two different
this,
things.
This could just be mirrored infinitely. You know that, right?
I mean, if you're being willfully like,
I can just copy your exact like reasoning for any of these things, right? Well, I can't leave. I can't not talk about this because people will call me a coward and say I ran.
That was just for VC. That's not for here. I'm not even applying that here. I'm explaining how that series of events happened, and I'm simply
then
saying,
is making content out of this bad?
I think that you criticizing my lack of empathy, if you think that I'm so unempathetic and that is bad and that I'm harming people and it's hurtful, then I think that if you were so empathetic, you wouldn't turn that into content.
Why?
Because you just said it's harmful. Do you not think it's harmful to like broadcast things that you've accused me of to like
I didn't say it was harmful. I said it like frustrated me. It frustrates me that your empathy can work for people who are nice to you, and the second they aren't nice to you, that empathy disappears entirely.
Has Chaeiry multiple times in the past not been nice to me in the last 6 months?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I've spoken to you on multiple occasions about it. Okay. Was I empathetic then?
I don't know.
So the part where she said that I sent her the nicest message, you've forgotten that, so willfully.
I think she said it was a nice message. I don't know if she said the nicest message.
You told me it was the nicest message. You told me that.
Okay.
And then she tweeted basically the same thing. Okay. So you keep trying to imply that I've never been nice and kind and understanding to her the multiple times that she's blocked me and said mean things. What do you think you just said implied? You're saying that Kelly is never understanding or empathetic when someone isn't being nice to her.
Not nice to you.
And I've just
publicly.
given you examples.
Oh, actually, you put the critical piece there for me. Yes, not nice to you.
She said things publicly before too, but not to this extent. But the thing is, like, if she had done something about it in the last week.
Exactly what it was.
No, that's... Firstly, that's not true.
Surely if this guy makes one more bitchy comment in defense of his girlfriend, this all will stop. Surely, right, guys? Surely, any moment now. If he just makes one more bitchy feminine comment in defense of his girlfriend, this is all gonna stop. Any moment.
Because I've been on the stream with you after she tweeted a bunch of shit about me, and I didn't start shit, did I? I've only said nice things, and I said to other people who were questioning me about it to, like, not speak about it. You can go back a week in the chat, and you can see how the tweets that are getting posted about me, I'm just not engaging with. I'm not saying anything mean. I'm not encouraging people to be cruel. I'm not encouraging any harassment. I'm saying just, like, I'm trying to be as understanding as I possibly can.
Okay.
What, do you have any issue with anything I had said prior to now? I've been on the stream with you since then, yes? Do you think it's possible that today it was just a
I'm not doing an intervention. Are you fucking crazy? Bro, I'm like totally... Any of this shit, this is just I'm watching, okay? I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved behind the scenes. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. I just want to be able to sit here and watch it the day after it happens.
And that was mad for, like, valid reasons.
Because Chaeiry said, I'm not going after your streamer, going after you after you pinged Straight Raid right after Chaeiry linked her stream.
She was accusing me of harassing Straight Raid. So yes, I took that, like, passive-aggressive comment and I was annoyed by it. But nothing I said was...
taking every opportunity on stream to actually say Straight Raid, like, needs to say something. It's up that Straight Raid's not speaking.
Okay, this isn't about Straight Raid, Jstlk.
4 days in the Discord.
No, I don't just leak stuff randomly. I don't just leak stuff.
You added
This isn't about Jstlk. This isn't about Straight Raid. This conversation is about Chaeiry. You're trying to, like, divert.
I think there's a reasonable expectation that, like, Straight Raid's stream gets posted and then you like start going after her again, or not in this case going after her, but you have been going after her. You add her again. That some people might be concerned about that.
I think that the passive-aggressive comment she wrote is fairly obviously going to annoy me. And then the follow-up passive-aggressive comment was obviously going to annoy me. I think that if she cared
Getting to watch is part of Kuihman's agreement in this arrangement. So true.
Much, she would have been like, Kelly, hey, don't tag her, or something normal like everyone else put. But that's not what she did. And that's not how the conversation went. And I didn't say anything cruel to her. I was just obviously kind of annoyed. It's fine for me to be annoyed by the things she did.
I think pretty much everybody here would agree that your comment there is pretty was kind of cruel, right?
Thank you for the membership token.
What comment was cruel?
I don't even want to talk. You like stop understanding.
You keep saying I don't want to talk about it. I don't know what you mean.
Because then I'm like, I have to explicitly explain to you like what everybody else sees there, and yeah, you don't.
Okay, which comment today?
Like all the time.
Because there was a conversation, and I don't know what message you're referring to. Just like post it to me in DMs if you don't want to read it out.
Okay.
Is the mean message, girl, I don't care, go tweet about how you don't like my clothes some more? Is that the cruel, mean message we're referring to? Just because someone else has posted that. I'm sorry, but that is not cruel.
Oh, what was the context of her posting that message?
The bit about my clothes, how I'm like not wearing anything apparently.
When was she posting that?
When was she posting that? I don't know. Monday or Tuesday? Or is it Wednesday? I don't know.
What was going on with her on Monday or Tuesday?
I don't know, but she obviously wasn't in the facility or she wouldn't be able to tweet, would she?
Okay, this one I know because I told you that she was just getting home.
I'm confused what that means.
I know.
No, I don't. How is that relating to my cruelty today, apparently? What did you mean by girl? I don't... What do you mean? What did I mean by girl? If my comment was cruel, what does that make her comments? Or are we not allowed to criticize any of the things she says? Am I just supposed to, like, take it every instance because you do?
No, you don't have to. You can make your decisions when you want to get mad at somebody about something.
If that's true, then why is this an issue? Why does that mean I'm like a critically incapable of showing empathy? That's saying Kelly is not allowed to be upset about stuff. That's what it feels like.
She's not allowed to cry.
No? Do you understand the disconnect between how you feel emotionally and what your actions should be based on those emotions?
If you're saying, like, conceptually, yes. I understand that people can say meaner shit when they're angry, but for me, this was incredibly reserved. And as I'm looking at it now, and I can evaluate it again tomorrow.
I don't think Kuihman should associate with the Jstlk guy anymore since he's been exposed. Hassan won't like it. That's very true. I do need to consider my future here with my new friend Hassan. My recently acquainted good friend Hassan. I should be considering that.
When I'm less mad. I don't think that was over the top. By my standards, I normally eviscerate people when they piss me off. There isn't a single person I've given as much grace as I have to Chaeiry. Because most people don't do what she does. So there's, like, no reason to.
I don't think you understand how passive-aggressive you get basically all the time with people who like annoy you slightly.
Okay, based on what? I'm pretty direct with people. Why would I need to be passive-aggressive?
Okay.
Also, Chaeiry was being passive-aggressive to me. So, like, I don't... It's okay when she does it again, I guess. Kelly is such a she demands so much from others. Did you not see the tweet she made about me? She said some unhinged I didn't do anything to provoke that.
Oh, thank you, Joe Savage, for the membership. Thank you. Huge appreciate it. Thank you.
Also, that message doesn't include the message from before I said that. That wasn't, like, the first thing she said. I don't know how we're behaving like, girl, I don't care, go tweet about how you don't like my clothes some more. It's like some cruel comment. Like, that's insane.
Okay.
People say worse than that in the Discord every hour. I don't... What are you humming at me
Guys, I need to, like... This is totally unrelated. I need to, like, buy some trousers that aren't just black cargos. You know? You know, do you ever get that kind of beat? That I need to, like... buy new clothes again? But I don't know what. They're not cargo shorts, obviously. It's like black cargo trousers. Like, you know, like... You gotta know what I mean. You must know what I mean. I don't have one set of clothes like a cartoon. That's not true. That's a lie. That's completely untrue. I just don't know. I hate shopping for clothes, man. Oh, I don't have a graphic zip-up hoodie. No. I do not wear zip-up hoodies. Had this conversation a few times, actually. I do not be wearing zip-up hoodies. What? Wait. What is Q saying? This could be. What is this evil thing that's being said? You're a very Bershka male, derogatory. Okay. Okay. Bershka male. I don't think I own or have ever owned any Bershka. I'm gonna be real. That's not actually, that's not true, but it wasn't really mine. I think I kind of stole it by accidentally. Thank you for the $2. No one cares about your personal life, chop chop. Too bad. I'm gonna waste all of your time for like a few minutes while I think this through. That's a shame, isn't it? Sucks to be you. I do not wear steel toe boots, no. I usually wear either Jordans or Timbs, okay? I am being serious. What's the problem with that? Oh, search for male fashion advice. Oh god, what's this? What's this post gonna be? Apologies for low quality image. Not sure how to properly screenshot a streaming video from Apple TV Plus. I'm trying to ID these Carhartt pants Ewan McGregor wears in the show A Long Way Home. They appear to only have one rear pocket on the right side and a relaxed/loose fit. That is me. This is my post. I don't wear black Timbs. Okay. Seriously, we need a solution here, guys. We really need a solution here. What type of trousers should I be browsing? The content is being held up until I figure this out. Tan cargo shorts. Great choice. Skinny jeans with knee rips. I'm definitely not a skinny jean type of guy, that's for sure. I like my shit baggy, okay? I like my shit baggy. Especially jeans, man. There's nothing I hate more than like fucking remotely tight denim. I like my shit baggy, no diddy. No diddy, I like my shit baggy. Check out weekday for baggy jeans. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to this.
Like, how? Sorry, explain to me how that is incredibly cruel. So what does that make the thing she said about me?
I didn't say incredibly cruel.
Is it?
What? I literally just said no.
So what is the problem with that response?
Good.
Just because it wasn't kind. I agree it's not kind. I don't think
you had a lot
being
more
kind
insight
to me.
into where Chaeiry was and what was going on and what her mind state was when she tweeted that. And so I think bringing that up when she's basically saying, sorry, I'm just going to separate myself from this because it feels weird, right? I think
why would I know about her mindset when she hasn't spoken to me? No, you didn't.
Okay.
You hadn't even spoken to her properly at this point. I've been away all weekend. What conversation do you think that we had at any point? I have to ask you about things at every opportunity. And then you delete things. Like, I don't know what you think you've told me, but it's not much in this last week. And I've been busy the last few days. It's also really annoying that the amount of times I asked you, is Chaeiry okay? How is Chaeiry doing? And you're like, Kelly doesn't have empathy. It's just like really dismissive of anything I've ever done and said. It's like, if you actually genuinely think that of me, then I probably should just leave. Because I just feel like a idiot. Because I spent so much time, like, helping you through with shit, only for it to get, like, thrown back in my face on so many occasions.
This is so sad, guys. This is so sad.
Talked through explicitly. I remember this now. We actually talked through, like, explicitly what was going on and why, like, what her mind state was.
You remember explicitly the DMs that you deleted?
Yeah. I'll just show you what you said, and you'll remember that we actually talked. I actually explicitly said what you should Google to know, like, why she tweeted that and how she was feeling about it. And actually, realistically, you should know just from this conversation alone that you probably shouldn't have been referencing back. But
I will respond to this in, like, DM because I assume it'll just get mad at me. Yes, I had no idea. You gave me no details at all. You told me she should Google this term that I already knew for explicit reason. You gave me you told me. I'm sorry, but the doing the smug. Like, it's just really dismissive.
We just had, yeah, I know. We just had the Wolfgang thing happen again.
What?
We just had nothing. We just had, like, the thing happen again, where it's like I basically told you the information. You were like, I was like, don't do this thing. And you're like, sorry. I was like, this thing makes this person feels bad, and here's the reason. You're like, well, you didn't say don't bring it up again.
I didn't bring that up at all. I will write this out.
Nothing. I am speaking in code. People don't understand.
Like, I didn't bring that up. I don't know what you're on about.
We've gotten donations to let Kelly speak, so I gotta let Kelly speak right now. Jstlk is a meditation
This guy's totally
stream.
raped.
Yes, obviously. Sounds is saying a lot. Is it? Oh, what the hell? That's why. That's why. This should work. Come on. God damn it. Hold on. Hold on, I'm fixing something, guys.
Wow. This isn't awkward at all.
I don't even want to talk about it. But apparently Jstlk thinks that something that somebody does after a quotation traumatic event is the same as referencing someone's actual traumatic event, which I disagree with. I didn't reference any traumatic event.
Okay.
But also, I think that if you're an empathetic person, you wouldn't try and be cruel to someone else to quotation prove or show how it feels. I think that
Was it being cruel? I didn't reference a
you were
traumatic
being
event.
cruel.
I didn't reference a
You
traumatic
brought
event.
up the pickle and what he doesn't
Okay.
says because you know that that's what he doesn't says.
Wait. But it's literally several steps removed from a traumatic event. I didn't.
No,
reference
it's
the
not
traumatic event
several
itself.
steps removed. It's not.
Oh, I
That's
rated
all
it.
he
That's
does
what I
is
rated.
bring up
Look.
that stuff. And the same person, and you know that. It's not any steps removed. He harasses me about that specific topic. It's not about things that it's not about things that I did after the event.
Yeah, the pickle is a chatter.
You're comparing someone being traumatized to someone who is traumatized doing some things afterwards. Those are not the same things.
Okay, so we're saying weekday. Are there any other decent, like, brands for jeans? What are we saying? Straight cut jeans. Which brands? What's good? And that comes in skinny ass MF size. Uniqlo, Rag & Bone, Levi's. Okay.
Yes, being traumatized means that you can be and do things. And I can have some understanding for that, but comparing them and saying that those are the same things is not fair.
But this has not been without its price.
I didn't bring up pickle, Jstlk brought up pickle, so that's why it's a topic for conversation. Don't blame me for it.
Though we stand at the height of...
And yes, he hasn't really said anything in the last few weeks that I've been back.
Remember.
Sure. I don't know when he
He's been
stopped
on
being
really
demented.
good behavior, although I don't know if he actually was around at all, so good behavior might be really...
Consume.
I feel like watching stuff
He's
with
booting
sound,
up
I have
Civ
no
6.
clue.
No. I might have
Or
had
Civ
some
7.
sound too loud there. Oh god, all my mods are going to be broken.
Civ 6.
Alright, I'm just leaving. I don't know what to say. What someone does after a traumatic event is not the same as bringing up someone's trauma. And that's just implying that someone who's been traumatized can therefore be forever and do whatever they like without any criticism, which is nonsense. Just because you're traumatized doesn't mean you shouldn't take responsibility for the things that you've done.
Okay, the pickle... I get it.
No, I don't think you do. And I think that you'll bring this up at any other opportunity if you want to take a swipe at me, because I think that you're just a massive hypocrite.
I didn't want to take a swipe at you. Didn't want to just take a swipe at you. It was literally
You
like a
did
critical
by doing
comparison.
that. You did that
Literally
to
a
show
critical
me how it
comparison.
feels.
To show you that it is the same thing that's happening? There's the
It's
same
not the
mechanism
same
at play
thing.
there?
It's not the same thing. If you felt that that thing that I did was traumatizing someone and making them upset by bringing that stuff up, you just did the same thing to me. You don't care about that thing. You only care about it when it's done to the one person you care about at the time.
I didn't bring it up. I brought up the pickle. The pickle
You did.
not participate in that event. He was not part of that event.
He talks about only that thing when it was harassing me. That is directly related. It's talking, he harasses me about that event. He doesn't harass me about something I did after the event.
But he wasn't the event. He's not the thing.
No, he's not the event,
He's
but now
something
you're
that came
basically
way after
saying
the event.
he's not the event, but then you're saying the only person that can bring that up is my ex. That everyone else that brings it up is then doing it indirectly. That's stupid. The point is the topic. The topic is soul. The topic is the trauma. I didn't bring up her trauma. I brought up her tweets, for sakes, and you're trying to make them the
That
same
were
thing.
made when?
After she was out.
Okay.
They weren't they weren't her trauma. they're not the same things. Whatever happened to her that made her traumatized wasn't the tweets. The tweets are the expression at most afterwards. Those are not the same thing. It's not Kelly logic. They're just not the same thing. It's like the difference would be me on her for being in a facility versus me saying, hey, those tweets were about me were and then making fun of that. If this is what you think, then yeah, I give up then.
I'm kind of...
Empathy is only for Chaeiry, none for Kelly. I will not be here next time you need the pieces picking up again because I'm sick of it.
Beep boop. Even drama.
Have you commented about this fight literally at all? What do you mean? Have I commented? Look at any of the fucking segment. We're an hour and 40 in. We're right at the end. That's a 24-hour timeout, you fucking retard. Huh? Wow, this fight looks really bad, guys. Wow, these guys are really fighting. Is this what you want? This ain't child logic, okay? Right. Well, does Kelly want to call in? Does Kelly want to come talk about this? He restarted that run, by the way, like a coward. Okay, I think Kelly's calling in. Kelly, join the stream waiting room in my Discord. Hi, Kelly.
You.
Hi.
Oh, I should probably sit up. Ah, I was like a million miles away from the microphone. I sound like shit in that stream. I sound so tired. Jeez.
Okay, what do you want to say about the fight? You were eager to come on yesterday, so I assume you've got feelings.
Well, it wasn't so much eager to come on. I think it's just fun. I wanted to see you cover it, right?
You want to shit talk Jstlk?
But I mean, it would be more fun if there was someone here to be like argue with, because like if it's just like me venting, it's kind of pointless. I feel like.
Well, don't you think you should just not cause Jstlk problems? Like he's got a new girlfriend, and you're just starting fights with her for no reason.
Yeah, it's definitely me that's the cause of the problems, not themselves or anything.
Well, I mean, you went on
Truly.
stream. You went on stream to fight about it, Kelly.
I did. Well, I sat on the VC. Yeah.
So don't you think I could cause
And then
problems? Why
he
you
wanted
like
to stream it.
stirring shit in the social group?
Was I stirring shit in the social group?
Yeah, it's like the Discord is like Chaeiry and Jstlk's social group, and you're like in there stirring shit, talking bad about them.
Ah, okay. So I wasn't talking bad about them. She came back, and then the day immediately or day after being back, she starts making... I just can't deal with people that make passive-aggressive comments. It's like my kryptonite. It just immediately makes me go insane. It's like Orna did the same thing, and then I just went nuclear. By Kelly Jean, like, standards, this was quite reserved.
Wait, what was the passive-aggressive comment that got you?
Let me look. It was like this shit where she was saying I was harassing Straight Raid.
Oh, right.
Without directly saying me, but it's obvious it was about me.
What did you think about, like, DMing her about it?
Bitch had me blocked. It's a bit hard. But it's like if people start making passive-aggressive comments... I did, yes.
What did Jstlk say?
Jstlk gave me a bunch of shit about being more empathetic. I didn't scream at him, by the way. I don't know why he said that. I just disagreed.
Well, you were berating him. Maybe not screaming,
no,
berating.
I wasn't berating him. He was berating me for not being empathetic enough.
Well, it turned into you
before he went on stream.
It turned into you berating him because he was rolling over and curling up.
Does that make it berating because someone gets raped?
Well, if someone just like shuts down and you keep going, then I mean you are berating a little bit.
Nah, I think he just lost. But anyway, I'm talking about earlier on.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, my response to him was just like, she accused me of harassment, she hasn't apologized for any of the weird shit she did. She told me herself not to be so understanding of her weird behavior, which is true. The last time the second to last time she said shit to me, blocked me, and then came back again. She told me to stop apologizing and that she was the one being crazy or whatever.
right? And to stop like what's the word? So yeah, I stopped. I stopped being so like babying. And then that became a problem immediately.
Yeah, I don't know really. It just seems like he shouldn't have been on stream. That's Jstlk's fault.
I agree. Which I said multiple times.
Wow.
But,
I mean, does anyone more call in and
wow.
face Kelly? Does anyone have issues with Kelly over this? Aiden, do you still have issues with Kelly? Do you wanna try and reclaim your dignity from Kelly?
What did we talk about? I don't remember.
Hello, Aiden. Welcome to the
Listen,
stream.
Kelly, I want to tell you you're right, Queen. Do not let Kuihman gaslight you. This Jstlk guy is like a woman in a man's body. He's like a total bitch. You're right on everything. And don't let
It's the
Kuihman,
guy that sounds
Jstlk's
like a
number one
child.
sweeper, convince you otherwise. Sorry, what?
Oh, never mind. I just remembered who you are.
Well, I stand with you, Kelly. I stand with you. All right. I know times were different back then, but I stand with you now. Justice for Kelly.
Based.
Wow. So no one's got any opposition. That's crazy.
There's
Everyone
not a
just
single
agrees with,
person.
agrees with
There
Kelly.
were some. There were some people arguing with me and, well, sort of arguing with me. Where are you fuckers? Join the Discord. They are all very quiet all of a sudden. Very cringe. Oh, this
Oh,
is
here we go. This will be a good one.
Let's go.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing, madam?
The profile picture does not match the voice.
Yeah, that's a celebrity. Do you know Gigi Hadid?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's Gigi Hadid, mister.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, your profile picture, I don't know, you look innocent in profile picture, but you have loud voice sometimes. So, I mean, you can't judge other people, right?
Yeah, that's definitely similar to this situation, sure.
Yes. Okay, so you said if someone want to come to argue with you, then they come, right?
Is this real? I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
Is this a real voice?
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm getting trolled by a fucking... Anyway, yeah,
You never...
continue.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Why are you laughing, eh?
You got a question?
Why are you laughing? That's my question.
Why do you think I'm laughing?
I don't know. Maybe you never interacted with Indian people before, maybe?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Okay, I don't know. You live in Britain. All my cousins are in Britain. How come you didn't interact with any Indian person, huh?
I feel like there's a really angry, like, helpline agent at me right now. Do you have a question?
That's racist. That's
Yeah,
just racist.
So I just joined the stream, okay? But I have a question for you. So why do you always talk when you are on Justikal stream, but then get angry and say, oh, why don't they let me talk? You talk all the time.
What the fuck kind of question is that?
I say, why you come late?
Okay. Based.
Oh, so you got engaged?
Okay. Okay, no engaging, nothing.
I have no clue.
Okay, to be honest, I don't know what the topic is. I just joined, so.
I can tell.
Okay, but maybe we can come up with something. Kuihman, what's the problem with her? Huh? I can't set her straight.
So Kelly's upset because Jstlk gives chaeiry better treatment than Kelly.
That's not why.
But Jstlk is dating. Didn't you see messages? Jstlk say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Did he say, I love you to you?
God. No, that's not why I'm annoyed. I think he's a retarded hypocrite who tried to moral frog me.
But of course,
I'm not sad because he doesn't treat me the same way as Chaeiry. What the fuck?
Then what the problem, eh?
Gross.
If you think Kuihman is lying, correct him, right?
Jstlk, do not have me committed. I do not want to be committed.
I mean, Cherry said that
Thank
too.
you.
Look, you didn't answer my question. When Jstlk treat Cherry better, he did it because we all saw screenshot, right? Screenshot. You know screenshot? He said, I
Do
love
I
you,
know
I love you, I love you
screenshot?
3 times. So of course he gonna treat her better, right?
I just realized what you're talking about now. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah.
So why are you jealous, eh?
I am not jealous.
That's
Kuihman's
what
just a
Kuihman said.
retard. Yes.
Are you still having that GGG mindset?
It wasn't me who was with the DGG mindset in this
I can't
video we
free
just
you
watched.
from the DGG mindset. I had money people before.
I can't hear
Come
you
to me,
from the other
talk to
continent.
Discord, and I can help him get out of the DGG mindset.
You don't
You
feel
know,
like you might.
Mr. Girl?
You don't feel like you might be stuck in the DG mindset, Kelly?
I never was in it. Why would I be
You know,
stuck?
Mr. Girl? Mr. Girl, you know Mr. Girl? He made a bot called DGG Deprogrammer 9000. Mr. Girl doesn't know anything about AI, IT, technology. I did that bot. I helped him. I made the bot for DGG Deprogramming 9000. That was my work.
Okay, claiming credit for
Nice.
the Mr. Girl deprogramming bot. That's awesome.
Where do you find these people?
What do you mean?
Okay, last thing, my question for you, Kelly. Is there a Tesco near your house?
Why would I give you location information?
No, I'm saying, is there a Tesco within a traveling distance?
Are you the helpline for Tesco?
No, but if you go there, go to the cashier, ask for $50 auto card, right? And you go ask for $50 auto card. If they ask question, say no, that's for me, okay? I will be on the phone with you. Let's go now.
This was like a really budget version of
Kelly, you
phone
thought this?
jacker.
Why don't you go to Tesco and get an Apple gift card?
I will be on the phone with you. If you don't talk to cashier, don't talk directly to cashier. Give me the phone to the cashier. I tell him. Yeah. Don't
You guys
worry.
were
My
calling
name
him
is
racist
Kathy,
for
what-
saying he was like a helpline.
My name is Chris Johnson.
This guy's laughing as a scammer. I think.
What should Kelly do with the gift card when she gets it?
Yeah, once she get the gift card, right? Then she send it to me. She give me, I say redeem it, not redeem it, sorry. He gave me the number, so I redeem it, and then I can start a DGG deprogramming session, right? I don't do it for free.
Oh no,
I did
sorry.
40 for master gear and
Sorry,
he
I
stole it.
redeemed it. My bad.
No, how do you redeem it? Yeah? Okay, well, Kelly, be careful, eh? I heard you were going behind back in Discord talking, oh, Pakistan is good. We need more Pakistani immigrant in London. No, that's not good, okay? Don't do that next time.
All right, thanks for
Kelly,
coming on,
are you
Kathy.
in the
Thanks for
DGG zone?
coming on, Kathy.
Are you in DGG zone?
I think we're gonna drop the call now, Kathy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Kay though wants to call in. Okay, we do have another Kelly challenger. Hopefully, Kay though, are you here to fight Kelly?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, we found someone. Based.
Our boy Jstlk has been 5K'ing and exercise balling his way into a real and stable relationship.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing that's going to derail it and make it go badly is Kelly. So
it's good I'm not there anymore. True.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe the best thing for everyone is for them to stay in a very stable long distance relationship where they're internet co-hosts, and you should just butt out of it because that's real and beautiful love, and you're trying to put yourself in between them.
I can't imagine anything worse than being in between them.
Okay. Well, now that we have that sorted out, I expect you to do
Wow.
some sort of apology that is appropriate to your crime
True.
in some way.
Kelly, will you be apologizing to Chaeiry and Jstlk?
What was my crime again?
You pinged straight raid in the Discord.
Death by stoning.
I think that's a bit light, but I said my piece, and I'm just really proud that Jstlk could go from a life of being top 100 in Overwatch to whatever is happening with Chaeiry. It's a beautiful, inspirational story.
Damn. So true. Wow. Thank you, Kaylo.
You want to know? Do you know what the thing that Jstlk was bitching about me? You know the thing where he gave me the info and said this will upset this person. Do you know what that is?
Nope. What is it?
It's about Wolfgang. He told me Wolfgang doesn't like it when you call him a neat and say he lives with his parents. So
you're saying Wolfgang gets really upset when you call him a neat and say he lives with his parents. Is that what I'm hearing right now? If someone really wanted to upset Wolfgang, they would have to say, you're a neat and you live with your parents. Okay. That's good to know. So, in what context is so Wolfgang got really upset because you called him a neat? Is that what ended up happening?
Yeah, he doesn't want people knowing that he's a neat, lives with his parents.
He's an artist, Kelly. He has an employment. He's got a job.
True. He's got all those birds to look after.
So why did Wolfgang leave? Why is Wolfgang not around anymore?
I think because of like the fighting or some shit. So he wanted to go do his own thing. I don't know.
Doesn't he just like sit in another Discord crying about how toxic Jstlks is?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't imagine A-logging Wolfgang. That sounds quite boring.
I A-log Wolfgang. I've got people A-logging Wolfgang. A deeper armor is A-logging Wolfgang.
I got people. You show the people.
Rita is A-logging Wolfgang.
We're starting to sound demented now.
Okay.
Like a little bit.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say about this, or are we about done, do you think?
I'm trying to think if anything else was funny. I feel like the rest of it was just retarded. I don't know. It's like I did like, to be honest, like the shit that I said leading up to this was like nothing. But the stuff I said in Spicy Chat was kind of mean. But I'll probably say again. So I don't care.
Well, fair enough. All right, we'll catch you later, Kelly. Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Catch up. Wow. Wow. Huge things. Huge things. Huge things.